that Joe. My re-up money secure. I got in, I got out. Giving all glory to God. Hold up, this ain't me. Tell me how we went from trapping to rapping on BET. Last week I told investing to the Kansas City Chiefs. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. They say trap a perfect mixture of Warren Buffett and Meach. No more shoebox money, them portfolios elite. Golden rule to invest and make that money while you sleep. I'm gone.
What's good, what's good, what's good, family? It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Welcome to another amazing episode of Trappin' Tuesday, man. All right, man, we got a dope episode tonight that I want to talk to y'all about. Before we get into the episode, we first got to tell each and every one of y'all, man, thank y'all. We appreciate the support. We appreciate the love. Without y'all, there is no us. Without y'all, there is no Wall Street Trapper. Without each and every one of y'all, there is no Freedom Center. Without each and every one of y'all, there is no Wall Street looks like us now. Y'all give us purpose. Y'all give us meaning. And for that, man, we appreciate serving y'all. So, for y'all that watching us at work, watching us at lunch, watching us on your break, watching us in the living room, in the bathroom while you cooking, we just want to say thank y'all, man, because, again, y'all give us purpose, man, and we need y'all. So I had this idea about, I was sitting down, and this thought came in my head, and I had like, damn. It says that, I told myself that most people have this vision for their life, but they're not willing to kill the version of themselves that is necessary to get it. All right? Like, matter of fact, I was talking to my guy. We was Benton. We was going to get some cameras. So he sit down, he was talking to me. He was like, damn, Trap. He was like, bro, I just, want to just tell you how much I appreciate you, bro. Like, I watch you navigate so much. And I was like, boy, you don't even know the stuff that I'm navigating. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even get to see that. You know what I'm saying? He was like, nah, bro, but just to see you, he said, man, last year, man, to see you lose $1.5 million, bro, and then end the year up $900,000 and then have a $1.something million month, bro. He like, bro, like, that's phenomenal. And I said to him, I said, in that moment, I had to ask myself, is it me or the system? Right? Like, if I know the system worked, I can't blame the system, so I can't blame the market. I can't say the market messed me over. It's me. Right? It's always me. And the biggest issue that most of us will have is when things don't go right, the first thing we do is see who we can blame. And the first thing I do when things go wrong is blame myself. That way nobody else is responsible for what's not going right or wrong in my life. But if everything going right, then I'm going to give God the glory, but that still means I got to get better. So I'm always willing to kill the version of me that's present so I can get to the version of me that's in the future. Because the future version is counting on me to get it right. The future version is counting on me to make the adjustment. The future version of me is counting on my IPO. It's the version of me that comes to the world, my initial public offering. It's the version of me that went through everything that's still here, but the world don't get to see it until I bring it out. But by the time I bring it out, now we get to bless more people. Now the world gets to see the value. But it's a whole bunch of seed rounds going on, so I'm building myself up. So he was like, dang, Trap, like, damn, that's good. Like, explain it. I said, yeah, like, I know the money is there. So what version of me do I have to kill to go get the money? If I've never been in this situation before, man, watch this, y'all, because this support that you're going to have to look in the mirror and say, if I've never lost 1.5 million before, then the person who I am can't go get that back. That's probably over your head. Okay, let me say it again. if I've never lost 1.5 million before and got it back, then the version of me that lost it ain't the version of me that can go get it back. I gotta give birth to something else, but in order to give birth to something, you gotta kill something. So I had to kill that version and say, now we rebuild, now we do something different, now we go in the chamber, now we evolve, we keep looking in the mirror, we keep stripping it down because the remnants of who you are gonna keep showing up because the old default system is there. So he said, Trap, how do you get rid of the default system? I said, when shit get real, the version of you that you keep falling back to, that's the thing you gotta kill. When it get real, like you like, yeah, bro, I'm fasting, I'm doing good. Boom, break up. Now I'm smoking weed again. Oh, you gotta kill that version. You're doing good, you're doing your thing, and then this went wrong. Now I'm binge eating, I'm back drinking, and I'm back. That's the version you gotta kill. So you always you in the good version, you doing good until things get real, until you get met with that adversity. The default version of you, the version of you that won't stay in the bed a little longer, the version of you that won't smoke the weed a little more, the version of you that won't drink more alcohol, the version of you that's addicted to whatever you addicted to, that's the version of you gotta kill. That's when the IPO comes out, because you gotta kill that. So I say, bro, I just keep killing myself. Every day I kill myself. Every day I found like, damn, bro, I really could have did that better. And it ain't that I'm gonna get it right all the time. That's the crazy part. Like, I make so many mistakes along the way, but I'm like, bro, you made that mistake. All right, cool. We got to kill that version of us so we don't keep doing the same thing again. If I know the goal is to go get 100 million, and I know the version of me right now, I ain't never did it before. So that means every day I got to kill that default version of me that keeps showing up. So that means I got to manually go in the system, override that version of Trap so I can go get the 100 million. So I can go do the thing I ain't never done before, because the present version of you can't do what the future got for you. So you got to kill this version of you so you can go get that. But a lot of us, we don't want to kill that because we want comfort and the calling all together. Yep, we want to be comfortable and we want the massive success. We want comfort and we want the relationship that thrives. We want comfort and we want to be able to say, I'm living the life of my dreams, when realistically that don't go together. Realistically, that don't go together. So, in order to go from mediocrity to mastery, you gotta be willing to murder. In order to go from mediocrity to mastery, you gotta be willing to murder. Murder the old version of you. Murder the old beliefs you had. Murder the old activities you used to be with. Murder the old conversations you used to have. Murder the old thinking you used to have. Murder the old dialogue you used to have. Murder the old stuff you used to watch. Murder the old people you used to hang with in a spirit perspective. You gotta murder in order to get to mastery, and you ain't willing to do that. So you settle for mediocrity. You fight for mediocrity. You struggle for mediocrity. You keep clawing for mediocrity. You keep calling for mediocrity. You keep being intimate with mediocrity because you don't want to murder it. It feels too good. It's uncomfortable. So you ain't gonna never IPO. You're gonna always be a private company. You ain't gonna never be able to get where you gotta go. You ain't never get mass movement. Your family will never be able to change. I want to ask you a question, man. Which part of the dash on your tombstone was the disruptive part? When you gone, when it's over with, will they just say, man, he was a hard worker, she was a hard worker, they were loving her, will be like, yo, they changed everything. One of my biggest dreams, one of my biggest goals, one of my biggest life accomplishments is when I'm dead and gone, there's a picture of me and my family be like, yep, he changed it. We still talking about Sam Walton. We still talking about the Rockefeller. We still talking about Walt Disney. We still talking about the Mars family. Like, I want to be able to say, oh, he changed it. Generationally, he IPO'd. He was the IPO for us. We was a private company, and He brought out, we had a $10 billion market cap. He took us from poverty to prosperity, and he laid the blueprint. We can't mess this up. He protected it. So when you gone, like, are you the asset or the liability? Are you the person that changed the family, or you kept it where it was? Or did you make it worse? What you here for? What you doing? So you see somebody say they going to Mars, and the first thing you say in your mind is, man, they ain't gonna never go to Mars. They probably said that when the dude ran a 40-yard dash. Nobody ain't gonna ever run it that fast. They probably said that when Mark Twain swam from one side of the river to the other. You always gonna have people that doubt until you always look crazy until you prove them wrong. You told me you was gonna be a millionaire. They ain't thinking. Now you sitting there with like, yep, I'm closer than I ever been. I remember it. I remember him like, yo, he gonna be just like his mama. Yep, mama went to prison, mama got shot, mom was in the street. Yep, he gonna be just like her. And the problem is we let people paint pictures of us and paint narratives of us, and we believe the narrative. We believe the story that other people say about us. No, man, this is my IPO season. We're going market cap bigger than it's ever been this season. And if you doubt me, that's on you. Here's the thing I want you to understand, man. I don't care who count me in. I don't care who count me out, because I count on me. My daughter count on me. My family count on me. My bloodline count on me. They got people in my family not even here yet that's counting on me. Who counting on you? I don't care whoever else counting. We IPO in this season, man. This the season. This the season you harvest. You got to put it all on the line. All of it. Not some of it. Ain't no turning back. Bury me with the ship. This is my IPO season. You got to think like that. What's the systems in place? Not about the business, it's the life. How do you turn your last name to an asset? You think it's just about stocks? Man, that's just the introduction. It's just the appetizer, man. We got time to be getting caught up in he say, she say. We got things to build. We got cultures to shift. We got to introduce our family to something they ain't never seen before. And it's on us. It's on us. It's on you. And you playing. You keep getting distracted. It said like when Christ was in the wilderness, like it's crazy that the enemy, the first thing he said it was, yo, if you the son of God, do this. Hey, bro, you already know who I am. You already know who I am. The problem is the enemy already know who you is. That's why he coming at you while he coming at you. He already know what you want. He hear you saying your prayers. That's why he keep disrupting you while you saying your prayers, all kind of crazy stuff coming in your brain. You got to take a step back. He's trying to disrupt you. You keep falling for it. And we can't give you expansion. We can't increase the territory until you increase your capacity. You got to stop falling for the same thing. This is the IPO season. You got to focus now. You ever notice when a company, I want you to pay attention, what a company do before they go IPO. They go through about 24 months of pruning. They get the books right. They get the team right. They get themselves right. CEO get right. We doing the seed rounds. We're going to get money from here. We're going to make the investment here. We're getting closer. Tighten it up a little more. Tighten it up a little more. That's why the IPO is so big. You know the work we had to put in to make the transition and say, hey, we're going from private to public. We want the world to see the greatness. It's IPO season. You keep getting distracted. You keep missing the mark. And ain't the fact that you're missing the mark, you missing the mark and ain't making no adjustments. You don't want nobody to tell you nothing. You can't take criticism right. You got soft skin. You don't want to have tough conversations. You think you know it all. You want to be the smartest one. That's a recipe for failure. It's IPO season, man. It ain't about those stocks, man. That's just an appetizer, man. We're playing a whole different game out here, man. We positioning ourselves for victory. We positioning ourselves for glory. We positioning ourselves for prosperity. We positioning ourselves for greatness. Greatness. You know what that tastes like? I don't either. But I know it's an acquired taste and only a few get to do it. And they're going to have to bury me with this thing, man. And that got to be the mindset. You keep worrying about a loss. It's unavoidable. I don't want to lose no money. We're going to stay broke then. I don't want to lose no money. You'll never be a millionaire then. I don't want to lose no money. You'll never see money you ain't never seen before. It come with losses. It's IPO season. You got to be willing to look a loss in the face. You don't move me. You a part of the game. It's part of the game. Got to be built for this game, man. It's IPO season, man. Ain't no more playing it safe, y'all. Ain't no more playing it safe. And you gotta commit to that. So, man, tonight I want you to, man, put it all on the table. Hey, bro, this is where I'm messing up at. This my distractions right here. This is where I keep going wrong at. And I ain't leaving it up to chance. I ain't just looking in my head. I'm writing it down. This is where I go wrong at. This is where I get distracted at. This is where I fall off at. I'm scrolling too much, trap. I'm flirting too much, trap. I'm doing this too much, trap. I'm drinking too much, trap. I'm gambling too much, trap. I ain't putting enough time in the charts, trap. I ain't reading the books, trap. I ain't working out, trap. I ain't getting the right sleep, trap. We got to put it all on the line. We got to stop guessing, put it on the line so we can attack it the right way because it's in you. It's in you. When he breathed breath into you. Every day you get up, I listen to 2 Chainz. I say that every morning. Bro, I got another chance. He woke me up. I'm excited. Like, yeah, whatever happened today happened. Bro, somebody hit my Bentley the other day, bro. Boom. I got out the car. I said, man, you good? He said, my bro. I said, man, you good? We all right, bro. We get that took care of, bro. Handle your business. Do what you got to do right there, bro. We get that took care of, bro. He's like, bro, I say, hey, you don't got to tell me you sorry, bro. It's a car. It's a car, bro. Whatever going to happen between you and your insurance company, bro, it's a car, bro. You good? Nobody ain't hurt. I ain't hurt. We good, bro. Handle your business. I'll give you run went home. I was like, damn, I didn't hit it Bentley, bruh. We good. Somebody died in a car accident that day. Somebody died in a car accident that day. You talking about what? Man, give me another chance. What we talking about? I woke up the next morning. Somebody ain't wake up the next morning. Even worse, somebody woke up the next morning without a dream. Somebody woke up the next morning without a vision. Somebody woke up the next morning suffering. Somebody woke up the next morning lost. Somebody woke up the next morning angry. Somebody woke up the next morning mourning. Somebody woke up the next morning ungrateful. Somebody woke up the next morning broke. Somebody woke up the next morning without a job. Somebody woke up the next morning without a roof on their head. Somebody woke up the next morning, no water. Somebody woke up the next morning, no clothes. Somebody woke up the next morning, no food. Somebody woke up the next morning, not even, no stocks, no nothing. I woke up the next morning, nothing wrong. My roof was leaking. It's IPO season. What we talking about? Adversity? No damn adversity. The adversity is in here. What you gotta kill? Everything gonna happen in life is supposed to happen. What you gotta kill? What you gotta kill? What on this flesh you gotta kill? What in that brain you gotta kill? What on that tongue you gotta kill? What on that lust you gotta kill? What on that, what you gotta, that's the adversity. Anything else you can overcome. What you gotta kill? That's where the greatness is right there. And we all gotta go through it, fam. We all gotta go through it. So, bro, like, it's May 2026. You got June, July, August, September, October, November, December. 7 months, man. It's IPO season. Lock in. Lock in like you ain't never locked in before. Lock in, put it all on the table. Be real with yourself. You know what you gotta cut off. You know what you gotta stop doing. And go give birth to it, man. It's IPO season. We going for big old market cap. It's your boy, the Wall Street Trapper. Let's get it, y'all. What happened? You heard me just now?
No, I mean, yeah, for the last 24 minutes, yeah, I heard you just now.
Oh.
Yeah, scared people. The shout out to the people who sharing this. Shout out to all the new trappers who got shared this video and y'all got scared out of y'all boots.
Scared for what?
Boy, it's IPO season. You was, it was like, hey, polo down, Howard Enterprise trap different. It's the polo. No more black hat trap, the polo down.
Ticker symbol HE.
Right, ticker symbol HE. Good God. Oh.
Ticker symbol HE. Let's go. How we feeling, bro?
Man, that was good, bro. I wear black every day. You see me every time I come here, same thing. It's a funeral every day, brother.
It's what?
A funeral every day.
Come on, gotta kill a version of ourselves every day, bro. Mm-hmm. Some gotta die.
Oh, man.
Some gotta die, bro.
Man, salute to everybody on here who's sharing it out. Please share this out. People gotta hear this word right here. Definitely like-minded individuals like yourself.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
We're so good. We're so good. We appreciate it.
All right, man. I'm good, man. Having a good day. Spent $50,000 on some damn equipment, so y'all. That woke me up this morning.
Felt it.
Definitely woke me up this morning. Yeah? Okay. That's a picker-upper.
A quicker picker-upper.
That's a picker-upper there. God damn. Well, I had to pull my credit card. I was like, shit. God.
Yeah.
That was a picker-upper there, man. Yeah. Shout out to the people, man. Let's go, man. We got Double R in the building, man. We got Gino in the building. We got Amanda Lizzle. I think I said it right. Wallstreet Mac, E. Will, I see you. Stony24, Chopper Fellas, SB Glow was popping. Square Biz, JD the Great, Gino 3600, Kerry Rainwater, Paul Bricks, I see you, my G. Tori Simmons, what's good, love? Pascal, what's good? Nate the Great, what's happening? What's happening? Terrence Adams, I see you. Eric OG64, I see you. Swing King, I see you. Stage 2 Trader, I see you. Tariq, what's down, family? Tamara Buchanan, what's good? Goodfellas Auto, what's up? Mr. VIP, I see you. Drift Ones, I see you. Cheesy Bread, man, what's happening? Walaikum salam. Soldier. Yeah, just put it right there, Cam. Yep. The lovely _3, I see ya. Prince Twin, I see ya. Money Rello. Money Rel, 062, I see you. Leon Barnes, I see you. Thank you, boss. Be Easy, I see you. Gabriel Parks, I see you. Jermaine Cobbs, I see you. Joseph Castro Giovanni, I see you. Doug Perry, I see you. Shazam X, I see you. Maurice Walker, I see you. Hey, get that off. Man, it's going too fast, Jose. Brandon 4625, I see you. Thavian, I see you. Kimi 305, I see you. Max B, I see you. Stello 76, I see you. Come on. Hoodie Black, I see you, man. I saw somebody. Coach Honey, I see you. Nabby Lifestyle, I see you. Blicky Spears, I see you. Ashley, what's up, love? Ashley Adina. No. Ashley Bennett.
Yes.
Ah!
Don't forget the Bennett.
Let me fix myself. Let me make the adjustment.
Yeah.
Let me make the adjustment.
It is a Dana Bennett, but you know.
I'm just Bennett.
Yeah, hey, even better.
I'm just Bennett. Lisa, what's good? All right. Touch, what's good? Broke no more. I see you, family. The DOAT, I see you, brother. WST_ENT, I see you. Greenleaf 84, yes, I do see you, fam. Come on, I be trying to get all my people, Jose. Be trying to get all my people, dog. Carolina Blue, come on, man. You know what it's hitting for. First Gen Millionaire, you know I see you. Nathan Higgins, you know I see you. Bull Run Bandit. It's my girl. What's happening? All right, man. We gonna kill it right there, man. We gonna kill it right there. We'll kill it right there, man.
DJ
Stu Gotti, I see you. I gotta throw Stu in the building, dog. Gotta throw Stu in the building, dog. Gotta throw Stu in the building. You hear me? All right. Let's get it, man. We got a good show ahead of us, man.
What we talk about?
We're gonna talk about Donald Trump got to go to China. CPI came in today. That scared the hell out of everybody. Because they were like, oh, man, what's going on? We got Google doing some amazing things going forward. Google doing some gangster stuff. We're going to talk about that tonight. Got a couple of dope videos we want them to check out from some reports that we saw. I think was really good. I think it's important for us to check that out. So, yeah, man, let's get to it, man. Before we get to it, let's do our, how you feeling, Jose?
Man, I'm feeling good. I'm excited about the 200th episode, bro.
200 for 200 coming up. When is that?
200. What? You said when is it? 200
at 200.
Yeah,
that's all I said.
The 30th. The 30th.
The 30th of what?
Of this month. No. Next
I'm about to say, not no May. You can't count, boy.
Oh, I'm slipping. Sorry,
30th of May, boy. You can't count, boy.
Yeah, we in
tripping,
May.
You heard?
We in May.
Yeah, we in May, bro.
200. Let's go.
Well, it's June 30th?
Yeah.
Man, I'm going to Italy after that, man.
Yeah, because your birthday.
I'm catching a flight the next day, man.
Yeah, that birthday, boy.
Catching a flight the next day.
Yo, we got to do something.
I'm not doing nothing.
Nah, we got to do something special.
South of France, here I come. Going to South of France, bro.
We got to do something.
I don't got to do nothing.
You ain't got to do nothing. We.
Bro, listen, you know I don't like surprises, bro.
I already know.
That's not my life, bro.
Chief in the chat. So
yeah, man, I'm going South of France, man. That's where I feel like going, bro. I feel like South of France got my name on it. You know what I'm saying? Saint-Tropez.
Okay.
Monaco.
Okay.
Something like that. Napoleon.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
You be on a hammock on the water writing and just... Enjoying the beauty that
I don't
God
know.
has presented in front of you.
IPO season.
IPO.
I'm outside, man.
Let's go.
Leave there and might leave there and go back to Amalfi. Take me a trip from south of France, go hit Italy up one more time, Sardinia, Capri, you know, do my thing, you know what I'm saying? You know.
That's like me going to Fort Lauderdale and then just heading over to Miami. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Where you going tomorrow? Right, Miami. You know? You just say it like it's, you know, Thursday I'm going to just leave and go over there.
I haven't even booked it yet.
I know.
I'm still trying to decide. Because when I'm not going to lie, bro, like I did a Mafia, dog. Bro, Mafia was so beautiful, bro. I was just like, it was beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, like, I won't feel that again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I won't feel that again, bro. So, yeah, man, I'm thinking about doing South of France. I've been hearing a lot about it, been looking at it. I'm like, all right, I like it. So leave here. You get a straight flight from Atlanta to South of France. And then you go from South of France, you catch a helicopter to I think I might do like Tuscany or Florence.
Okay.
Somewhere like that for like a day or two, just scenery, vibes. I'm going for like 8 days,
bro. You name the stuff I just see on like HGTV, bro.
I'm going for 8 days. Then it's dope because I leave there, come right back and go straight to Hove in New York, Yankee Stadium. That's her. Yes,
I know you was going to see Hove.
Huh?
I didn't know you was going to see Hove.
Me and Greedy, you know me and my dog. We got to go.
Got to.
Me and Greedy, we got to go.
Got to.
I did Lake Como last time. Yeah. So, you know, that's going to be a good trip. So don't book me for nothing. Don't book me for nothing. I don't want to be on no meetings or nothing. Give me 10 days of recalibration.
I like it.
From out, you know, that's
I like
we
it.
coming back. We got work to do.
Gotta get active. Beard gonna come back more.
Yeah.
Beard gonna be more luxurious. Like,
Come
you know what I'm saying?
on. Come on. Might get a haircut in France, dog.
Let's go.
Might get a haircut out there.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Album mode.
Come on, man. Been working out. I've been, you know, I got a big reveal.
Yeah. Put the fire in the chat. Watch it, be seeing in the stories.
I got a big reveal.
You know what I'm saying? Baby oil on the tattoos.
Got a big reveal. You feel me? Man, that's crazy, bro. Anyway, let's get to it, man. We got a dope show ahead of us, man. Let's go. Oh, man.
I said IPO for real.
For sure. We got a big reveal. You know what I'm saying? We got a... Oh, man. Let's go. All right. Let's get our mantra going, man, so we can get started, man. I am a certified Wall Street trapper. I'm confident in my ability to make great investments. The stock market is a machine that prints money, and I'm more than capable of operating this machine. Not only will I free myself, but my family will eat for a lifetime based on the information I apply today. I'm a money maker and a wealth builder. Today, I break all the chains that anchor me to that poverty mindset. My ancestors will smile now because I've turned our last name into an asset. My family's purchasing power will increase indefinitely. Today, I make the declaration that no longer will I be a slave to money. No longer will the generation behind me inherit lack. No longer will I submit to selling my time for money. I am a first-generation millionaire. I am the architect of my family's legacy. I am a certified Wall Street trapper, and Wall Street looks like us now. Let's go, man. Let me take this off my screen right quick.
Trap setting up them charts. I want to hear y'all freestyling out there. I want to hit them bars.
Oh, bro, I didn't know we did that. I gotta touch Steve. We had another 100K video. He ain't tell me that, dog. We been cutting up on the YouTube.
Running.
We got 300K. We got 100K.
Let me go ahead and drop that link. Y'all need to check that joint out after the show. We got some new stuff popping up today, too.
All right, he ain't tell me that. That sucker ain't tell me that. He ain't tell me, hey, we got it. I gotta tell him, hey, bro, you ain't tell me we had another 100K? Come on, gotta tell him that. Job turkey. All right. So do me a favor, look at my book sack and see if my pen up in there. My iPad pen. See my iPad pen in there. Can they see can they see me? Are we good? All right, so I want to do a couple things right quick, just to give y'all an idea of where we at, what we got going on. Some things that probably you need to just pay attention to. Is it not? Yeah, that's it, boss. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you so much. All right, so first things first, man. Let's look on the SPY right quick, bro. Connect, bro. You gotta connect, bro. All right, so let's do this right quick. So this is something I told my Patreon a while back. And I want them to be able to see this too. So if I'm doing this, if you're in the Patreon, put in the chat, what's the first thing you see right quick on this chart? What's the first thing you're gonna notice? Tell me what they say, Jose. What's the first? If you're in the Patreon, you should say the first thing you see on this chart. One thing we look for first, so we go on the chart. What's the first thing that stick out? What they saying, Jose?
We got gap, we got high, low.
That's it.
I'm letting some people come in, gap up.
That's it. That's what my
gap.
people see. I train my people's eyes to look for these. Right? My people's eyes is trained for this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad they see that. You know what I'm saying? First thing we go see where the gaps at. Right? So we know that all gaps don't get filled, but we know a nice portion of them do, but we ain't gonna hold the market to nothing that it don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? So we also gonna mark this out right quick. Boom, we're gonna mark this high out right quick. Now I'm gonna show you something that's crazy. For a long time, this is the crazy thing. For a long time, we was way over here talking about this area right here. For a long time, we was over there talking about that area right there, and then we was talking about this area right here with these Trump towers. Now, where they at? Right here. Look how far we have come from now. I remember every week we was talking about the Trump towers, the Trump towers, the Trump towers, the Trump towers. We broke the Trump towers, the Trump towers, the Trump towers. You know what I'm saying? Now look how far we've come from that. Right? Now we broke that all-time high. Right? Remember we was in this area. Remember we was in that range. Remember that, Sean? All right, now here I want to talk to us about something right here. So here's what I want us to pay attention to. So watch this. From the bottom out of the market to now, that's how far, hold on, I want to make sure we get it right. So this was the V that the market fell on, right? Then after we broke the Trump towers, we came down, everybody was scared. Now think about this. for us, we say, okay, when you see this type of parabolic happen, this V-shaped recovery that happens so fast, so strong, we gotta tell ourselves, okay, Trap, okay, person, whoever we are, along this journey, we gonna get some type of pullbacks that happen, right? But here's what I want us to look at. And I did this with my Patreon, so I hope they don't mind me doing this again. Do we not acknowledge that this is a V? Can we all agree that that's a V-shaped recovery? All right? My Patreon know where I'm going at with this, but I want them to, I told this to them weeks ago, so they shouldn't be mad at me when I do this, but I'm gonna show them something else too, though. Can we also acknowledge that this is a V-shaped recovery? Can we acknowledge that? So that's 2, so we'll go 4, 3, all right? Let's go to a deep one. All right, can we also acknowledge that this is a V-shaped recovery? All right, so we know that's a V-shape too, so we'll mark that, number 1. And then inside of here, there's a smaller one about right here. Can we acknowledge, hear me, that this is also a V-shaped recovery? So can we acknowledge those? Those are big V's, right? Now, if we open this up, we see that this V started. Let's take a time frame analysis right quick, right? So this V started here. We talk about February 2020, March 2020, and it topped out about right here. That's January 2022. So how long is that? How long? About 2.5 years, 3, all right? So we put 2 years right there. So this one phase, so we'll put, right at 2 years. All right, so everybody see that. So then, let's go over. And I'm gonna prove my point here. Just bear with me. So we can also say that this V started about right here. So that's July 2024. And we can say it ran to maybe about right here. So that's January 2025. Can we all agree with that? Can we agree with that? Maybe go over a little more. We go over a little more, Sean. So let's say February 2025. So July 2024 to February 2025. Can we agree with that? So that's about how many months? 17 months. All right, so let's write that down. All right, so let's write that down. Just walk with me, Sean. So we're gonna do 7 months. All right. So then we'll say this V started again, start popping off about right close to it, February. Then it topped out about right here. All right, so about January, that V stopped. So if we got from February 2025 to about January 2026, so we was chopping up then. So that's about what? 13 months. All right, so we'll write that down. So we'll go 12.5 months. All right. So here's my question that I beg to differ. So we have 2 years. Let me write this down so everybody knows. We have 2 years. Then we have 7 months. And then we have 12.5 months. So let me ask you a question. Inside of that, do you see like dips taking place, pullbacks taking place, 2%, 5%, 1%? We see those taking place, right? Okay, cool. My question to everybody is this. Now, we all agreed that this is a V. All right, and so we saying this V started at about right, he topped out, it bottomed out right here. That's when it started motioning. So we'll say late January, we start breaking down. All right, So here's my question. If we right here from January to May, and we only 3 months into 1 month into the rally, is it safe to say we just getting started? It's just if we base it on, not on my opinion, right? I don't want it to be my opinion, right? If we base it on just what we see here, with the market saying, following a V pattern that we see 2 years, we see 7 months, and we see 12 months. All right, so let me see something right quick. Let me do something right quick, Rob. Bear with me. Yeah, that's about deep as they came. That's about deep as they went. All right, that's about deep. You had another one right here that's not as deep. All right, so what we're doing right here is market research. That's how you do market research. So you can say this one started right here. Boom. Can we say that? September 18th? Move it up a little more. All right. And we can say that one rallied all the way to top right here. So we got another dip. So if that was, we'll stop it a little early because it ran a little dip right here, but it ran all the way. But we'll come here. So let's say it ran till. All right, so that's October 18th to April 19th before it had another little dip. So that's how many months, Rob? Okay, we'll say we'll go 7 months again, Rob. 7.5 months again. All right, that's a fair statement. So we got 7.5 months, we got 2 years, then we got 7.5 months again, right? Then we got 12.5 months. Am I right? Right? So if we only 3 months in on this, at bare minimum, we got at least another 4 months. Am I right or wrong? If I'm wrong, I'll 100% say I'm wrong. And I just got to take my L. But if we looked at the last 4 times from 2018 all the way to now, based off chart work, not what Trap saying, are we not in the beginning of this thing? So that means pullback's gonna happen. That means, gap down's gonna happen. It means certain things gonna turn over. And the same thing is repeated on the QQQ. So that means if we're looking at the big boards, if we're looking at the S&P, we're looking at the big dog, QQQ, that if they all say the same thing, why would this time be different? There's a saying I keep telling my Patreon. An object in motion will stay that motion until it's exhausted. Well, we see that exhaustion don't come into about 7.5 months. From peak to fall to peak. So it's called peak to trough. Highest point to lowest point, back to highest point. So it's peak to trough. It's about 7.5 month time frame. If we only 3 months in, what you scared of? Every dip should be bought. I go on record to say that. And watch this. If we really pay attention, even if we say we got 4 more months, that brings us right into what? Midterm election. All you got to do is understand how the game being played and what's the rhythm to the game. If you understand the rhythm to the game, guess what you can do? Play the game. I don't got to predict what date is going to fall off. That ain't what I'm trying to predict. I'm just saying, if this happens, and this is the rhythm that it typically follows, all right, well, we just got a 10% breakdown, 12% breakdown in the first quarter. What's the chance of me getting another 10% this quarter? That ain't in the playbook. So, well, Trump, bro, stop giving him that much credit. Yes, he do his thing. But this system, I need you to know something. The system is way bigger than him. The system bigger than him. Don't get me wrong, he do some crazy stuff, but he ain't doing nothing they ain't allowing him to do. He ain't doing nothing they ain't allowing him to do. So I just want us to be able to say, bro, like, let me play the game and let me play it to win this season. Let me not play it for survival. Let me play the game to win. And let me get around somebody who else is playing the game to win so that I can adapt their winning mentality. Winning is a mentality. Just keeping it real with you. One of the biggest things that you can have in this game is confidence. My confidence don't get shook if a trade don't go my way. All right, cut it. We go to the next one. Being around somebody that can understand the game, being around somebody I've seen consistently win in the game, being around somebody I've seen take losses and then shake back, that's the person I want to be around. Because he ain't hiding nothing from me, or she not hiding nothing from me. That's the type of person I want to rock with. That's the person I want, whatever they doing, like I'm rocked in, because that's full-on transparency. And I'm not just speaking about myself. There's some people out here that play the game that way. That's the people you need to learn from. Bro, I can show $150,000, $160,000 L. The same way bro, once I showed y'all $1.5 million loss, bro, you know nobody was never gonna show you that. And then hold myself accountable to go get it back? Ain't no using AI to alter nothing. This is it. So I just want us to see that, because I know today, some people was panicking. And I'm not even talking about my Patreon. I just was looking on social media. Like, for the most part, my Patreon people handled it well. I'm going to say this about, they handled it well. They were like, nah, bro, we pulling the trigger. They tired of me saying pull it down trigger. All right, so they handled it well. I don't have none of my squad. I'm proud of them. You know what I'm saying? But I saw a lot of people, I'm like, bro, like, stop trying to guess your way through this. Stop trying to gamble your way through this. It's a system. And if you know how the system operates, this ain't nothing but a hiccup. The market done ran all these weeks. Literally Friday, I told the Patreon, hey, let's take some profits, y'all. As a matter of fact, let's take some big boy profits. Because the money look better in your pocket than it look on the scoreboard. I looked at the map. I saw we had CPI coming up. But man, look, I know they got a war going on. Got a war going on. That's gonna raise inflation already. War. Right. I put 500 grand in the market today, bro. Whatever happened, happened. I seen what I seen. I saw what I saw. We're gonna drop a video. We got a video dropping today at 10, what time is it gonna drop? About 10 o'clock on why I did what I did. Play the game. Learn the game. So when the game giving you what it's giving you, you can execute on it. That's all I want to do. Let's get to it, man. All right, what we got up next, Jose? Let's get it. Recession? Let's get it, man. How the chat feel?
Nah, they active. They active.
Hold on. Let me turn that off. Because I want my YouTube on it. All right, there we go. We good. Hold on, Jose. There we go. Gotta look at my people, dog. They say, bro, we learned our lesson last week. You feel me? Oh, that go, hey, Lynn, what's good? Yeah, man. All right, so I'm not gonna lie, we in a lot of goddamn players. God damn. I feel like a hedge fund now. Golly, man. I don't feel no kind of way about it either, bro. Like, we outside right now, man. So yeah, let's go. So we in the Apple Play. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, Apple stood on 10 toes. That was a really good entry. That was a really good entry on Apple. I like that. I like how we struck that. ACLS, that was the play we put in last week, so that did good. AEHR, the Patreon, really had been panicking about that play for like a long time, and then it turned around, and then they started chilling on it. They was cool with it. Amazon, AMAC, both plays doing really good. AVGO, killing it. BE, I definitely wanted to get in the BE play today, but put a lot of money. I want to get in that VE play today for sure. Cat. We put a Caterpillar play in at the end of the day. That's one of the ones we're going to break down today. CLS, man. We kind of been fighting with this one for a little bit. Not bad at it, though. We put in a Dell play, I want to say yesterday. I think yesterday we put that Dell play in. COHR. For sure, so they holding up. We did good. My dad giving me 10,000. So I like what we got going on right now. Let's go a little further. Damn, we got a lot of plays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. God damn. It's a lot of plays, dog. To my defense, let me just say this for a second, though. In my defense, let me say, I put in some plays today, and I was just waiting for the market to turn around. Like, I was waiting on it. Like, I remember I got on a Patreon early. I was like, hey, y'all. Earlier today, I said, look, the CPI report came out hot. Listen, the market not about to flip, right? But this could last for a day or two, right? It's a natural reaction to what's going on. So just don't trip, right? Let's get on the chart. Let's see what's going to give us some room. And then it gave us some room. All right, so got in a Dell play yesterday. We've been in an old drawing play. We got in a new drawing play today. Got in that play about 2:30. Listen, I got a lemon squeeze. Y'all might don't know what a lemon squeeze is. You don't know what that lemon squeeze is, cut. You hear me? So let's see. Got the GEV. Shelby! GEV playing with our feelings, you hear me? I'm definitely risk on right now, you hear me? We got the Google play, Goldman Sachs play, so that was a play, right? IGV, put the Intel play in today, MU play in today. Let's go a little further. All right, so that go to MU play. Then we put another MU play in today. Put another MU play in today, for sure. Played that. Then we went NVIDIA. I didn't pull the trigger on another NVIDIA play, though. I didn't do that. Google definitely had a bit. We did the QQQ. We stayed in that. That was really good. Wait, when did I put a GS play in? I put that play in last week, Certified Trap. What it was? Friday we put that play in? I think Friday we put that play in GV? Yeah. They put that in. I still told that lemon squeeze. They don't know. We didn't do nothing else with the NVIDIA play. We did put a PL play in, Planet Labs play in, QQQ. We got our 2 SNDK plays in. STX is in. Teradyne is the one that's holding us down. Steve, how you got that on there twice? That's the same play. TSM, WDC, and Walmart. So that's what we got in right now, man. That's what we got in right now, man. So that's how we playing the game right now. That's what we doing. You know, we still sitting on about 200 grand, 250 grand. You know, I'm gonna just let this ride out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just let this ride. I'm heavy. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. If you're in a Patreon and you've been making some money, man, put some fire in the chat, man. Flame us up right quick, man. Let the people see, man. Put some flame the chat up right quick, man. Oh, George, you got your hand up, George? Put the camera on George, man. Put the camera on George, man, one time, man. Put the camera on George right there. There you go, man. Put the camera on George one time, man. Just one time, you hear me? Put the camera on George one time, man. Show him some love. There you go, man. If you're in a Patreon and you've been getting some bread, there you go, man. There you go, man. Look at George, man. Look at George, man. Look at him trying to look cool. Ah! He made some money. I feel that, cuz. I feel that, cuz. I feel that, cuz. There you go, man. That's the people in the Patreon, man. They making some bread. So definitely, man, if you want to come join the Patreon, you know, come rock out with us, man. I think I'm gonna have to call the YouTube fire department. You know what I'm saying? Call the YouTube fire department, man. Cause we locked in, yeah. I don't know, George. I didn't know you made no money today. You didn't open the door for me today, yeah. I ain't know, cuz. I ain't know, yeah. So anyway, let's go a little further, man. Let's go a little further. All right, let's go to our Freedom Index. Let's go, man. All right, Freedom Index, Ashan, we up 31%. Come on, Ashan. Come on, Ashan. Y'all see that game? 200, 200, 200.
Market only up 8%.
Market only up how much?
8% year
Market
to date.
only up 8%. The market only up 8%. The market only up 8%.
Beating the market by like triple.
I'm just saying. Market only up 8%. You know what I'm saying? And I got a loser in with TPL. You feel me? That was come on, man. Market only up 8%. We up 31%. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Jose, we going for 4 years in a row.
4 of them boys.
Come on, Jose. We going for 4 years in a row, man. So, yeah, man. You know, this the lottery picks. So come join the Patreon, man. This is how we getting down. If you look into, the Patreon is a unique place, man. And I'll explain it for a second. So we got 4 tiers in the Patreon. We have the lottery pick tier. That's the tier that get the 2 buy and hold plays that I break down and put that in. Then we have the triple beam team. They get the 2 buy and hold plays, and they get the option plays, and they get the options chat. We got Master the Triple Beam. They get all of that. Plus, they get the Q&A call every month. And then we got the Execution Lab, which is the highest tier, which you get all the plays. You get the Q&A class, you get the chart class, and you get the trade audit class every month. So definitely, man, if you look into, say, bro, I want to learn how to chart a little better, my guy Rob does the trade audit with me. So when you put your trade in, you ask us about the trade, you put the trade in, and we go through the trade with you. Hey, this is what you did right, this is what you did wrong, this is what you could have did better. And you get that record. And so, yeah, man, if you interested in that, is you get 7 days free. On the top 2 tiers, you get 7 days free. You can cancel anytime. We're not trying to make nobody being that they don't want, but even more so, it's dope with just being in a group of some dope-ass people. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, let's go, man.
Showing the Wallstreet Trapper Patreon.
Hey, bro, that thing fire. That thing fire. You know what I'm saying? Got the bag of money, got the money.
Oh, boy. One more time, man. One more time, man. It's growing on me. It's growing on me. One more time.
Join that thing.
Oh my God.
Come on over to the Patreon.
Oh my God. Say, bro. You know, bro. When he showed me that, I told him, I said, I'm gonna let y'all tell him how y'all feel about that.
They step out of bull naked. I mean,
because when I say something about it, is I'm hating and all this. And
he did run into a brownstone too.
Bro just robbed the White House, bro. Like, why is he at the White House, bro?
I was like, yo, I want him in my hometown. So they was like, yo, they're running through the city.
Crazy to me, bro. That is crazy to me. Anyway, let's get to it, man. So come join the Patreon, come rock out. Let's go, man. Let's get into the show, man. We got our laugh. All right, so positive market outlook. While a 7,300 level was once considered aspirational, there appears to be fuel for the market to move even higher. Let's get into it.
You're still looking for a drawdown of 15 to 20%. Is that right?
I am, Scott. I think that 7,300 originally was like an aspirational level. And now that we're here, I think that there still is fuel for a move higher from here. But we do have to confront later this year two things, and maybe it won't affect the markets, but I think it's the trigger for a drawdown. One is, of course, the market will test a new Fed, and this incoming Fed chair has some different theories on the sources of inflation and how to read inflation. And so the market, I believe, will put those views to the test. And of course, the second is that every day that the strait is closed, we know that there's an acute shortage developing of petroleum products. So if price reacts later this year, that's going to test the market. So I do think there's the ingredients for turbulence later. But AI and the scarcity and the U.S. is the provider of that scarcity is why I think we can exit 77 or higher, and maybe 2027 is one of the biggest rallies we see in our lifetime. So I think it's still a bullish outlook, but turbulence in the middle.
So Tom says he think we could go to 77. Nikki, what's good, love? Tom says he think we can go to 77. But he's saying he think we're going to have a 15 to 20% drawdown. How y'all feel about that in the chat? A 15 to 20% drawdown mid-year. This is mid-year right now, so he's saying somewhere between now and maybe, I don't know, August, September, and then we rally back to 7,700. Now we already around, we peaked at 74. So tell me how y'all feel about that. How y'all feel about that? How we feel about that? Because Jose, what our number was for the year, Jose? We broke our number, right? What our number was for the year? You slipping, dog.
No, my joint acting stupid. Yeah, 76.
Our number was 76?
Mm-hmm. For the year.
Man, we ain't say no 76, Jose. I thought our number was 73 or 72. He guessing, y'all. Jose, my dog slipping.
Got 76.
It's from January, what we said?
It was on January 6th, episode 175.
We said 76?
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh. Okay, then. I called it big dog then. But I thought we said 73. Damn. Boy, 76 a hell of a number. God damn. Okay, 76 it is then. All right then. So, damn, I thought we said 73. 76, boy. Sheesh. All right. So I do think we gonna be a hell of a rally. I thought, damn, 76. Shit. Where we at right now? Where we at right now, Sean?
Yeah, 7,400.
74?
Yeah.
Man, we got 2 more hundred in us, man. Man, we got 200 in us, man. That's a one-day rally right there. That's a one-day rally right there. We got that in us, dog. I think we got that in us, bro. I think we got that in us. Let's go a little further, man. I think we got that in us, bro. I think we got a 76er in us, bro. Better than expected. So this one is good right here. So watch this. Better than expected. S&P earnings are still holding strong. Out of 48 recent reports, 42 companies delivered a double-digit beat. 87%. Only 12% were mixed and 0% fully missed. The S&P can still rally because earnings are beating. Big tech is carrying the weight. AI growth is still showing strength. And the market is pricing in the future, not just today's headlines. Sometimes the market only needs one thing, better than expected. The companies hold a majority of the weight and the index are still printing, and that's why the S&P is still printing at all-time highs. Think about that, Goldman Sachs. So I put this in the Patreon too. I say, man, I see the banks turning around. I say, I see the banks turning around. So Goldman Sachs double beat, JP Morgan double beat, Citigroup double beat, Wells Fargo mixed, Johnson & Johnson double beat, Bank of America double beat, Morgan Stanley double beat, Netflix double beat, PepsiCo double beat, GE Aerospace double beat, GEV Vernova double beat, Procter & Gamble double beat, Visa double beat, Microsoft double beat, Meta, Alphabet, Amazon, Qualcomm, Apple, MasterCard, Caterpillar, Eli Lilly, Merck, Bristol Myers, Allstate, ExxonMobil, Chevron, Palantir, AMD, Arista Networks, Disney, CVS, Uber, Johnson Controls, Kraft Heinz, NRG, Energy, and Trimble. And that's just some. Double beats. Earnings expectations are getting better. And I'm going to tell you why they're going to be better next quarter is because a lot of companies are doing bigger layoffs. So when you have bigger layoffs, you increase the bottom line. So they're going to have a bigger beat next week. So that's what next quarter. So I really think that's going to be something, man. I think that's going to be something. Let's go a little further, man. Paul Tudor Jones on the market and whether we should be buying. Let's check this out.
And I want to know, you got back from this conference, and I want to know short-term, long-term, what you decided to do about it.
I bought more AI stocks.
You did?
Absolutely.
And when you say you bought more AI stocks, was that the big hyperscalers? Was that the semiconductor chips?
So again, I'm a macro trader.
Yep.
So I just buy baskets, and what I would simply say is it's a crazy time. If I had to pick, I love always to find historical precedents. You can kind of look at the productivity miracle around the introduction of the PC, 81, 82, really 81, 77. See, I would kind of say 1977 when Apple dropped theirs was kind of like ChatGPT, but it wasn't until Microsoft brought their PC in 81 when you got widespread commercial adoption. So ChatGPT in 22, I kind of think Claude Code, January of this year, would be the equivalent of when Microsoft came out in 81.
That's his stock? Oh, that was the computer. So I think that as well. So I know a lot of people were saying like, man, don't listen to him, don't listen to him. But first of all, you better go do your research on who that is. With that, I don't know anybody, I don't know anybody. That ain't no anybody right there. You know what I'm saying? That's one of the big dogs right there. Now, what I will say is be mindful. So people be like, well, they saying this. Well, they got to make money too. You know what I'm saying? So I would be mindful, but 100%, like, if you don't know who Paul Tudor Jones is, go look it up. He's one of the big dogs in the game. His name hold weight. And we got to think about something too, man. Like AI spending is making up like 90% of GDP, right? And so that's where the world is at, like, bro. So that's why the economy doing what it's doing, but that's why people are trying to position themselves for that. So, so definitely check that out, man. So let's go a little further. I would definitely say, even in the Patreon, if you notice something, like, in the Patreon, like, y'all notice our plays, like, it's tech. It's everything around AI. And here's why I want y'all to understand that. Like, people like, man, I'm looking at Robinhood. Man, if it ain't AI, I don't want to trade it right now. You know why? Go look at the AI charts. They got the best setups for you right now. AI, energy. That's why I say, hey, y'all, the bank's turning around because their charts starting to look good too. Like, I'm not trying to go trade where the market, I'm going where the money at. I'm not trying to prove to nobody nothing. You know how I'm proving it? I won't look at my account. Right? I won't look at my account. So somebody say, yeah, he might be a big dog. He might say one thing on TV and do another. Well, the market being up 8%, making a 15% rally from late April to March to now, that tells us somebody doing that, and it ain't us. We don't got enough money to move the market 15% in that short of a time. We don't have that money. Right? We don't got that kind of money. So who you think making that kind of money? So the money is in energy stocks. So that's your Chevron, your Exxons, you know, your ConocoPhillips, AI, you know, some small caps really killing it too, but they still in the same space. Tech, like that's where you need to be at right now. And when I say financials, they got some healthcare too doing some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be trying to attach yourself with everything that's doing that. So let's go a little further, man. All right, so Proxy traders are bullish on SEC promotes mandate quarterly earnings report. Predicting market traders are confident that Securities and Exchange Commission will change its rules governing how often companies must report financial statements to shareholders to semi-annually from quarterly, following a formal proposal by regulators on Tuesday. Opinion is more divided. However, as to when it will happen after the proposal was discussed Tuesday, odds of the prediction market that regulators will be released will ease by April 27th, surging to 73% from 43%. So it's saying that we probably gonna go from quarterly earnings to once a year, twice a year. How do I feel about it? I don't have no feeling about it. I mean, you stop getting them big earnings spikes. Now you give me 6 months to play that thing before it go to earnings. I ain't mad. No, I ain't got to remember. That means earnings season going to be busy. You know what I'm saying? But they go if they do that and then implement the 24-hour trade and they're getting rid of something, they bringing back something else. So you got to you just got to watch it. You know what I'm saying? You just got to watch it. But I try not to get upset about stuff that I don't have no freaking control over. Them people going to do whatever they want to do. If they feel like, hey, we reporting twice a year, guess what we doing? Reporting twice a year. Guess what I'm doing? I'm still in the charts. I'm still in the charts. Run it. Whatever you, run it. IPO season, man, run it. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Let's go a little further, man. All right, there's a list of executives. Trump about to go to China. All right, a list of executives joining Trump on a trip to China. Tim Cook, Elon Musk, Larry Fink, David Solomon, Steven Schwarzman, Jane Frazier, Kelly Ortberg, and the people from Micron are all flying out together. On top of that, there's Chuck Ribbons from Cisco, the CEO from Qualcomm, CEO from MasterCard, CEO from Visa, Larry Culp, CEO from GE Aerospace, CEO from Cargill, CEO from Illumini, Jim Anderson, and Dana Powell from Meta. You've got the biggest names in tech, finance, payments, aerospace, semiconductors, biotech, and agriculture, all in one delegation. So that means they trying to go get China to make a deal. They're trying to get China to make a deal. Now, is China gonna make the deal or not? I know one thing, they going over there saying, hey, he got everybody in the building. This is what we need to get done. What you gotta say, Sean?
That flight, like, just all of it.
I don't know if they're gonna be all on the same flight.
Oh, okay. Like, they all in one plane?
Nah, we got our own jet, my dog.
Yeah, each one of them got their own.
Yeah, I got my own jet, my nigga. I'ma come, but I ain't gonna get on a jet with you. I'ma come, but I ain't on your jet, cuz I got my own. Yeah. Yeah, I run the auxiliary call on this one, yeah? Yeah. I run the aux card on this one, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't run the aux card over here, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You go listen to that Beethoven over there, cuz. You know, it's Garth Brooks over here, you hear me? That's a hell of a China, that's a long flight to China too, bro. That ain't no easy flight. That ain't no easy flight. I just want you to know that. All right, let's go a little further, man.
Hey, what it do, Trap? With Malik. Shout out to Jose for taking my question. So to all the trappers, we trapping. My question today is, when in episode of the Trappin' Tuesdays, you talked about having respect for money. I wonder if you could go into that concept a little bit more and help me understand what you meant by that. And, if you can, also explain, difference between chasing money and doing activities or, making the right moves that make money come to you naturally. Thank you.
Run it again. I missed something.
Hey, what it do, Trap? With Malik. Shout out to Jose for taking my question. So to all the trappers, we trapping. My question today is, when in episode of the Trappin' Tuesdays, you talked about having respect for money. I wonder if you could go into that concept a little bit more and help me understand what you meant by that. And, if you can, also explain, difference between chasing money and doing activities or, making the right moves that make money come to you naturally. Thank you.
You kind of messed me up. You went from smiling to like trying to get, I don't know if it was the sun. I was like, what's going on, Malik, right? So shout out my guy Malik, man. They said Malik got out of jail. Malik said, I was never in jail.
That was the first thing I thought.
Hey, you remember Malik used to have the thing behind me like,
Hey,
Malik,
look.
you in jail, bro? Like, what the hell you laughing that back for? Now you're on the yard. You know?
Right. Work release program.
Malik, now you on the yard, bro. What's up? You can't be letting people see that burner like that, cuz. Nah, I like Malik, man. That's my guy. He been trapped with me for a long time. You know what I like about Malik, bro? He always smiling, bro.
Oh, yeah.
He always smiling, man. Brother got good-ass energy, man. Yeah, so Malik, about having respect for money, man, I think that's in key because what happened is, like, think about it like this, right? I remember my partner told me this about a motorbike one day. He said, if you don't respect the motorbike, then it'll kill you, right? So it's the same thing with money. Like, if you don't respect the money, then it'll do something real dangerous to you. And so what I mean by respecting it is, money only makes you worse at who you are, right? And it'll show who you are. So what I mean by respecting money for me is, like for me, I'm gonna make sure every week, no matter what I got going on, like I'm gonna give some money to the church. It's one of my things. I don't care what it is. Like, whether it's $1,000, $2,500, I've even given $5,000. I've given $10,000. Like, every week, I'm going to give some money to the church. For me, that's kind of respecting my money. Another thing is, like, I don't know if y'all don't be around me enough, but, like, my people know, like, I don't really do a lot of stuff with money. Like, my money go to, if I'm not trying to help somebody, or if I'm not trying to build my brand, or I'm not investing, like, I'm really not doing nothing with money. So, like, I'm not just randomly doing stuff. Every blue moon, I'll just get this wild hair to go, let me go shopping right quick, man. Like, and you know where I'm going? Buy me a suit. You know what I'm saying? Buy me a Tom Ford suit or buy me a suit or two, but, like, I'm not a jewelry person like that. You know what I'm saying? So, and again, it's nothing against nobody. So, for me, respecting money is keeping myself in a situation. I think I had this saying one time, I told my partner this, there's strength in knowing I can buy whatever I want and still choosing not to. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the respect, right? Like it's saying like, I know that like money can be dangerous because think about this. What if, I remember Warren Buffett said this, one of the worst things an investor can have is a big wallet. Because you'll let a big wallet make up for the mistakes that you can make. Right? And then what happens is, like think about this, let's say this, prime example. Let's say somebody was buying NVIDIA in January. They bought $1 million. And then the trade went against them. But instead of them getting out of the trade, guess what they did? Spent another $1 million. Right? So now that $1 million, that trade went against them again. Guess what they did? Spent another $1 million. Right? And that trade go against them. Guess what they do? They double down. Well, now you on the upside. But discipline would have said, hey, let me get out of his way in January. You know what I'm saying? But a big wallet gonna make you say, you know what? I got enough money to keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. That's not respecting the money. You know what I'm saying? You keep on and then eventually it turns around. Well, bro, what if it doesn't? You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by respecting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like putting parameters between yourself and what you allow money to, because I ain't gonna lie, bro, like I be wanting to do all kind of crazy stuff, but I be like, bro, like I'm not about to do that crap, bro. I'll give you a prime example, bro. This was a hell of an example right here. I got this picture in my phone. So I went to Milan in 2024. So I went to Milan. And you know about to say Cuz, yep. I seen Cuz there. So I had just purchased the Freedom Center. Did I have it yet? I was about to purchase it. So we was talking about it. We was going through the mechanics on what it take. So I went to Milan and I went to the I want to say it was the Audemars. It's the Audemars store. So this is the original store. Well, it's this store and then the one in Switzerland. So the store, I go to the store. It's like, man, you know what, man? I ain't bought myself a watch in a minute, man. I'm gonna get me a watch. So I bought these two Rolex when I bought my first million. I ain't bought a Rolex since. But I was like, I got that out of my system. I'm good. Matter of fact, Jose tricked me into buying this one. As a matter of fact, Jose tricked me into buying this one on tour. Because I wasn't going to buy this one.
I just wanted you to see it.
He talking about, hey, man, come see this. We go to the store. I said, ooh, I like that. He said, boy, that thing nice. I said, let me get it.
Bro, he thought he was like picking
I
out
was way somewhere else, bro, minding my business. He was like, hey, come see this, bro. I said, ooh, that thing nice. And the man was like, yeah, this one just, I said, let me get it. He was like, nah. I was like, hey, whoever you holding that for?
Right.
Remember I told you? I said, whoever you holding that watch for, they not here. I got the bread right here. Let me get that. He was like, man. I said, you about to let me walk out with this $70,000 or what, bro? He was like, all right, man.
All right. You pulled my leg.
I said, yeah, call him and tell him somebody walked in. But that was not even on my mind, right? But let me tell you what happened though. So I'm in Milan. Hold up, my guy Darren. And so I go to the Audemars store. And so I'm like, man, I'm gonna give me a nice watch, you know? So I'm looking at the watch, so my dog Five, he got Five and Ross, they got the chandelier. So chandelier is different, right? The chandelier is nasty. So Ross got the exclusive chandelier, right? Ross, Floyd, they got this exclusive chandelier. And so the lady in there, she's like, oh, don't you be on TV? I was like, not really. She's like, no. So then I'm like, damn, like I'm weighing my line. How the hell you know me? You working the order? What the hell? So she's like, nah, I got some watches I want to show you. You know me, I'm like, and I'm not gonna lie, and 2024 was a hell of a year.
Mm-hmm.
I had just did the $1 million in the play. I had just dropped the 860. You know, I had told Jose we gonna do it. I'm like, I'm feeling myself, bro. Like the account's still sitting heavy. You hear me? This before the 1.5 million out of L, Rob. I'm slick big head. Slick big head. On the slick. I'm just keeping it real. I'm in Milan making money. What are we talking about? What we talking about? So the lady says, bro, she sent me in this, we go in the back. She sent me in this room.
Immersive experience.
This is a different, this ain't the regular room. Bro, she pull out these watches, bro, on everything I love. I was like, ooh, this different. And the first thing I said was, well, if I put this on right here, yeah, any room I go in, they gonna know. Cause men know each other by a couple things. Call you drive, the watch you wear, the type of shoes, and the cologne. Hey, boy, what that? What that is. So men kind of know each other about that. If you got a watch, like when I wear my Time Forwards, men will be like, hey, I see that, I like them, you know what I'm saying? So men know each other. So I was like, boy, if I wear this watch right here, the watch was $950,000.
What?
The watch was not, and say, bro, when I looked at it, I said, ooh. It's all right. I called Amex. I said, hey, check this out. I said, I'm about to make a purchase. Real talk. I said, I'm about to make a purchase. So they was like, all right, Mr. Howard, talk to us. I was like, look, I think at the time, like, I don't really know what my limit is, but I think my limit was something like $750. And then I said, look, I need to make a purchase, purchase like $1 million. I said, it's $950 with, but because you're in Milan, I don't gotta pay taxes. So it's $950 flat. No, nothing. So
that's a bargain.
She was like, it's $950, and she was like, I know you ain't do that shit just now, Sean. Boy, I thought you did that. I was about to say, Sean, get your ass out of here. You move the thing. I'm about to put you out, cuz. I ain't gonna lie. So I said, look, I just need to know, I'm calling y'all beforehand because I don't know what my limit is, but I need to know if you're gonna let me do this, or do I have to use both of my cards? So she was like, Mr. Howard, we'll let you make that one-time purchase on the card.
Go ahead, swipe the card.
Bro! So look, bro, this is real talk, bro. Like, so I text my dog Greedy. I said, Greedy, 3,000 in the chat. I text my dog Greedy because he always be telling me like, bro, like, you don't never be living. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, like, you made it. You successful, bro. Like, you gotta have these moments along the journey to make you appreciate. He like, bro, you don't do nothing but work. He like, bro, I'm glad you take trips now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, so I called Greed. I say, son. So I sent Greed Greed is the wrong person to send that to.
Right.
Let me just say that. That's up his alley. He like, man, get that, school. You tripping, man. That new on their with an M on their wrist. They Birdman came up. He feeding me, you hear me? He like, yeah, that's what we doing. He's like, you only gonna wear it once a year, but we need that. Like, he on it, cause you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right. So I'm sitting there, the lady looking at me. And the lady heard the Amex people say, yeah, so she like, she ready for me, cuz.
I bet you said it.
So I'm like, so I'm looking at the watch, look what she hit me with let's try it on. Because at first I'm just looking at it in the case. It's in the case, it's locked up. So I guess I looked at it too long, so she was like, let's try it on. I don't want to try it on.
It's over.
I don't want to try it on. But you got to try it on. It's too beautiful. I'm going to show y'all the picture. I got it in my phone. Bro, she put it on my wrist, bro. My wrist did this. That thing was heavy. I said, oh my God. You know the thing that go, ah. Bro, I ain't never had that feeling in my life, so I put that watch on, bro. Bro, I put that watch on, bro. Tears came out my eye, cuz. I was like, damn, people really wear this. And bro, I contemplated that $850 for 15 minutes. I mean, that $950 for 15 minutes, bro. She left me alone. I'm not worrying about you at the store. You'll get shot. Because Milan got guards all day. You got to get all kind of access to even get where I was at. So she was like, I'll be back, Mr. Howard. Bro, I'm just looking at the watch,
That you
bro.
be intimate with the watch.
I'm intimate. Foreplay. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to kill a nigga with this. I'm like, man. Then she came back. I was like, man, take this watch off me. She's like, why? I was like, man, that's trouble. That's trouble in every sense of the word. I said, if I get that watch right there, I'm not going back to America. I said, I'm not going back to America with that watch. No way, no way, no how? How? I'm supposed to go to the airport with this?
Right. You don't even want to put it nowhere.
So I got to go from the airport. I got to go from Italy to a negative. I'm not doing that. But I'm putting it in my suitcase?
Right, nah.
So she was like, you sure? I was like, nah, I can't. So I took it off, bro. That lady WhatsApped me for 6 months straight, bro. But here's what I told myself. I said, Trap, you dropped $950,000 on a watch. What else you could do with that? You could pay your house off. You're just about to get a building, you know what that's gonna cost. You can put that in your daughter's account. So I flirted with the idea, but I respected my money. That's what I mean by respecting your money. Bro, I don't know how many times I can probably call Amex and say, hey, bro, like, I'm about to make a one-time purchase. And they like, yeah, we'll let you do that, Mr. Howard. Bro, that's what I mean by respecting the money, Malik. Like, knowing you can, but having the restraint to say, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
And now
So
AP done did the joint with Swatch.
I know that was a long-ass story, but I felt like it was one of the moments that was worth telling. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you all the watch when we get off the show. That shit, I still got it in my phone. Now, what do you mean? He said something else about chasing money. What I mean by that is, like, every move you make is going to get, like, I'm chasing money. Like, in the market, you see the market running, you going after money. Instead of saying, how do I position myself? Like, even for me, for my company, you know how much stuff we could be doing to just, like, feed $1 to the company right quick? We don't really be doing that. Be like, nah, I don't want to do that. Like, let's do this. Let's add some value here. Let's learn this. Let's get this right. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff. Like, my team will come to me because they be like, hey, you know, this person wants you to go speak to do this. And, you know, I'm blessed right now because we get between $25,000 and $30,000 to go speak. Plus flight, plus hotel, plus when I bring Jose, plus they got to make sure we eat. So when we go speak, they paying my fee to speak. They paying, and you can't put Jose in I'm not letting you put Jose in he gonna either be in first class or comfort. You know what I'm saying? He be decide. I let him book his ticket. What you want? All right, cool. He get any kind of room I get, he get that kind of room. Anytime I eat, he get that. We get transportation. So our trip probably be about $50,000 for us to go speak. Bro, like, I'm not about to waste that. I ain't never had no speaker training or none of that. That's on the cuff, learning how to speak. You know what I'm saying? So I think me personally going by $1 million watch or something like that is disrespecting the fruit that God gave me. At this point in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can help, you know how many people we can help with $1 million? A $950,000 watch? If I can help 950,000 people put $1,000 in their bank account. I mean, in the investment account and write that off from my nonprofit foundation. That's a $950 an hour experience right there. You know what I'm saying? So I just think that there's I just think there's different things you can. Every move you make don't gotta be about chasing money. It can be about something else. So that's what I mean about that. And I think when you move the right way, money becomes the byproduct of it. And that's just my personal experience. So I know that was kind of long-winded, y'all. I apologize. 3,100 people in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Let's go, man. Certified Trapper of the Week, man. Let's go. None other than, this was my, bro, let me tell y'all something. This was, Elijah McCoy, but I'll never forget this, bro. This was one of my first Black History reports in the world, man. When I was young, I was going to Charles E. Garry Elementary School. Elijah McCoy, man, was a Canadian-American inventor, engineer, and entrepreneur best known for creating an automatic lubricator for steam engines. His work revolutionized industrial efficiency and gave us the phrase, the real McCoy. Yeah, bro. Like, his story is so crazy, bro. Donating authenticity and elegance. People was trying to copy his stuff. So let's go with it.
Have you heard of the term, the real McCoy? It means the real thing, the genuine article, great quality. The saying comes to us from Elijah McCoy, an inventor whose parents escaped slavery through the Underground Railroad. Elijah McCoy was born free in Ontario, Canada in 1837. At the age of 15, Elijah was sent away for an apprenticeship in mechanical engineering. Elijah was highly skilled with mechanical systems. In a short time, he invented an automatic lubricator for oiling the steam engines of locomotives and ships. This was the beginning of Elijah McCoy's career as an inventor. In 1860, he was sent to a boarding school in Scotland to study mechanical engineering. After the Civil War, McCoy returned to North America and settled in Michigan. Even being educated, McCoy still faced racial discrimination and was only able to find work as an oilman on the Michigan Central Railroad. In 1872, McCoy drew on his observations as an oilman to invent an oil cup, his most famous invention. It automated the oiling process and allowed trains to lubricate without stopping. This significantly improved the speed at which trains could reach their destinations. This oil cup invention was so popular, many people tried to make copies. The existence of these inferior oil cup imitations helped popularize the phrase, the real McCoy, as an expression meaning genuine and authentic. By the end of his life, Elijah McCoy had been granted 57 patents, including a portable ironing board, a lawn sprinkler, and new treads for shoes and tires. To produce and market his many inventions, McCoy founded the Elijah McCoy Manufacturing Company in 1920. By the time of his death, Elijah McCoy's inventions were valued worldwide by manufacturers and consumers alike. With great determination and perseverance, McCoy was able to overcome early discrimination, becoming an internationally respected authority in his field and giving us a story of courage.
Yeah, man. Elijah McCoy, God. Elijah McCoy, the real McCoy. Sean, you saw that watch?
Man.
That was crazy,
They shouldn't have let you in that room. Just look with that watch. Absolutely not.
That watch was insane, bro. All right, so yeah, man, I remember I did a report on him when I was young, bro, and I loved his story, bro. Like, I remember that, bro. And especially when I heard the term the real McCoy, I was like, oh, that's where they get that from. So anyway, let's go a little further, man. Let's get into it, man. How y'all feel about the show tonight, man? We got 3,000 people in the chat tonight. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. All right, let's go a little further, man. Larry Fink, which is one of the most powerful men in the world, speaks on shortages in America. Listen to this, y'all.
The United States is short power, we're short compute, we're short chips, and there are going to be shortages in all three. And memory, four things. I actually believe a new asset class will be buying futures of compute. We just don't have enough compute power right now.
So think about this. So run that again. I want them to hear that. Run that again.
The United States is short power. We're short compute. We're short chips. And there are going to be shortages in all three. And memory, four things. I actually believe a new asset class will be buying futures of compute. We just don't have enough compute power right now.
So watch this. Here's what I want y'all to understand. If he's saying we short on those things and we don't have the energy for it, that's a tall tale sign of companies that's going to explode, of industries that's going to explode. Because if we don't, a shortage will drive demand. Does that make sense? A shortage in something going to make people go out and get it and won't be a part of it. And so if we thinking about that, if something is short compute, play it again so they can hear it. I want y'all to listen to that again.
The United States is short power. We're short compute. We're short chips. And there are going to be shortages in all three. And memory, four things. I actually believe a new asset class will be buying futures of compute. We just don't have enough compute power right now.
Power, compute, and chips. Energy. Then he said he think the future's going to be, so that's why you need to go be looking. Then he said memory. These are the things that's flying right now. It's because they see something. See, my thing is, I don't gotta be as smart as them. Because the truth is, it ain't even about they smarter than you. They just got all the data that you don't have because they the people that have the vision for where they want America to go at. I say that again. It ain't that they smarter than you. They just got a team full of people and they give them data based on where they say they want America to go at. And so when they say, this is where we going at, we're going to have a shortage here, here, here. Okay, how do we start preparing for that? And I want you to know how they think. The first thing they think in their mind is, how do I make money off? That's why memory going crazy like that. That's why GEV going crazy like that. That's why I think, bro, I was in the store today and we bought 5 memory discs. We bought them upstairs. I was like, oh, that's the SNDK right there. I bought 5 of them, I think. How many we bought? 5 of them? 4 of them? How many we had? And we use them for computers. Imagine they using them for AI.
That's a lot of data. That's a lot of data.
We using them for cameras. They using them for AI, bro. And if you go listen to SNDK, if you go listen to MU, if you go listen to WDC, they all switched their business model to focus on AI and memory. They say, hey, we switched the model. We switching the model. So guess what we gotta do? I bet. And this is why I love the market so much, yo. I don't gotta go try to create the next SNDK. I don't gotta go try to create MU. I just need to buy as much of it as I can, trade as much of it as I can, and if I want to hold it for 3 to 5 years, I'm cool. Make my money and move to the next thing they on. That's how you're gonna make a whole bunch of money in this market. That's the game, yo. That is the game. That is the game, family. Dude, what you mean GEV ain't going crazy? I said GEV ain't going crazy for nothing. We've been investing in we've been rocking with GEV since what? 2024? When they first split? You ain't hear me right. I said GEV not going crazy for nothing, bro. You ain't see my options portfolio got 2 of them high-end GEV calls? What you talking about? We made a $500,000 play last. That was my biggest play last year. What are you talking about, fam? Stop playing. Stop playing. Go a little further, man. All right? That leads us right into this. You know what I'm saying? The AI stack, 6 essential layers that power every AI system. Not some, y'all. Not some. Not some. Every. You got applications, you got AI models, you got data, you got infrastructure, you got chips, and you got energy. Here's the model. Here's the model. So all you gotta go do now is say, hey, bro, I don't care. Listen, I want to tell y'all something. I want y'all to understand what I'm about to say right here. Bro, I do not care if Robinhood stock is what it's doing. And I'm not just picking on them. I'm just saying, like, bro, I don't care what AT&T stock is doing. I said GEV ain't going crazy for nothing. What are you talking about, man? Banks for president? Go rewind the tape and listen to what I said, bro. He's crazy. What are you doing? Then you're going to double down on being wrong. That's the crazy part. You know you're wrong. Everybody know you're wrong. Why would I have 2 option plays in GEV as high as they are? What are you talking about, bro? Chill, bro. Just, you wrong, bro. Just be like, you know what? That's my bad. I heard that wrong, bro. I'm good. It's so easy to do that. Anyway. But this I don't care about what Nike is doing. I don't care if Lululemon, I don't care. You know why? Because this where the money at, and then the money also will be in the banks that's helping them get more money. All right, let's go a little further. So watch this. The AI super cycle is year 3 of 15. Millionaires will be made by knowing what's coming. Millionaires will be made by knowing what's coming up impatient. Oh, my bad. He was talking to somebody in the chat. My apologies, bro. I apologize. Thought you talking to me. I was about to say, boy, the money I done put in GEV. My bad, bro. My bad, bro. I can say that. I can say that. You know what I'm saying? I can say I'm wrong. I was wrong, bro. My bad, you hear me? I apologize. All right. The AI. Oh, the other one ain't come on the screen? Or they trying to take a picture? Nah, I mean, you got to read. Nah.
All they got to do is hit the rewind. We on YouTube.
Yeah, rewind it, man. Y'all crazy. Y'all know y'all on
then
YouTube.
Come back to the live.
Rewind it. Yeah. Yeah, banks for president. My bad, family. I apologize, King. All right, so watch this. The AI super cycle is in year 3 of 15. Millionaires will be made by knowing what's coming and being patient. Pay attention. We just finished 23-25. Watch this. NVIDIA, GPUs, MU, COHR, MRVL. Watch this. Phase 2 is transitioning 2026, 2027. Irene, WULF, VRT, ETN, we talked about that already, CEG, ANET, and Marvell. Now, here's what that's saying. That's not saying that phase 2 is not popping right now. It's saying that, think about this. Phase 1, NVIDIA and AVGO was going crazy. MU wasn't really going crazy in phase 1. But then came the latter part. MU started going crazy last year. Marvell started picking up last year. Now we into 2026. So now we seeing that phase. It's going to keep on phasing into different things. And that's what I'm telling y'all. Like, watch this. Everybody in the Patreon know we got a saying. Leaders lead. Man, we don't got to trade none but leaders. I don't care about, oh man, this company ain't going well. They might not be going well, but they ain't getting the money right now. Leaders lead. We don't take money out the options account. We don't take no money out the trading account. You know why? Because as leaders gain more momentum, guess what happened? They cost. Let me show you how much they cost. Watch this. Watch this. This is in a 2-week time span. This is in a 2-week time span. Watch this. I want to show y'all something. Tell Zoe to order in the front. You heard me? Get that. Why? I want to show y'all something. I got to get my dog Shelby, because Shelby said, Trap, I ain't going to lie, bro. That MU entry you put us in, that probably be your best player of all time. Because it's up 415% right now, Shelby. We just put that out there. It's up 415%. Watch this. When we got this MU play, it was $8,000 per contract. It's $8,400. It's probably about 2 months ago. Matter of fact, that was in April. Late March. So it's 2 months. Late March, right before the rally started, it was $84.76. I had got 10 contracts. The MU play we put in today cost us $18,000, $19,000 for one contract. Look, somebody said, Trap, I got in it last year when you said it was a sleeper at $61. When we did the Make Your First Trade event, remember I said, hey y'all, NVIDIA, I said MU is a darling. I said they loving it right now. At that time, it was like 41. So as these companies start to like go crazy, the premium also go crazy. Imagine when SNDK was a $200 stock last year. When we was getting the STX last year, it wasn't nowhere near what it's costing right now. We was getting the GEV last year, wasn't nowhere what it's costing right now. Guess why? The market gonna price you out. Because they're gonna say, hey, we know what's happening with this. Can you afford to be here? I sure can. I sure can. I don't care if I gotta get one. I sure can. Yes, I can. Yep, sign me up. Sign me up. And that's how you start getting exponential gains in the market. Right? Because what happens is, and this is not a knock to nobody. A day trader can get that same play, but he got to be right that day. So he got to be, I can say, hey, I see what I see. Let me get it, and I'm going to sit back. Still the same plan. Right? I just give myself some wiggle room. So I'm gonna get the SNDK play today, and it ain't gonna expire till freaking October. Now it ain't gonna cost me a bag, but watch this. We got in the SNDK play 2 weeks ago, I think. I think it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. We up 161%. Right, that play is, I don't know, $90,000. I'm up 90 bands on it. But it cost me a bag. But I'm up 161%. So what if I got to get 3? I ain't mad. That's how I be looking at the market. Right? That's how I be looking at the market. Like, bro, you're not going to price me out. I'm going to play the game. Now, with that comes being able to say, all right, now, this is what I talked to George about. I say, George, if you get that SNDK play, same way it can run up for $100, it can drop $100, and you got to be willing to sit in that. That be the thing. You like, bro, I can't sit in that. Next day, up 180. He like, God. I'm like, yeah, that's the type of stuff that come with it. But I never want the market to be able to price me out. Because I don't want to be looking at the ones that's running me like, damn, I can't afford that. All right, let me get the ones I can afford and let me build my, but if I never take no money out, well, Trap, what's the purpose of building an account? You know what the purpose of building an account is? I'm building my wealth. I'm building my wealth. Ain't nothing like knowing you sitting on 5, 6, 7, 8 million in your account. You sleep good at night knowing that. You sleep good at account knowing you sitting on 100 grand you made out the market. It's sitting in the account. You doing one thing. That's your, if anything happened to you today or tomorrow, you go get it up out of there. Light got to get turned off, I'm going to get it up out of there. Car no did done, I'm going to get it out of there. We good. Keep building that thing up, man. Let that thing stay. Well, no. You don't take that money out of there. You let that, you keep compounding that. One year you got 100,000, next year you got 1 million. Because guess what? When one contract turn to 2, and then 2 contracts turn to 4, 4 contracts turn to 8, now you pulling up on an SNDK like, give me 16 of them. Yeah, MU, give me 6 of them. I see you. I see that bottom and tail off that key level in the demand zone. Let me get that. 10 of them. How much? Yeah, sign me up. 2 weeks, now you up 100%. And you like, damn, I should have bought more. That's that feeling you want. That's that feeling you want. When them runners running and you looking at them like, yeah, I'm banging y'all out. Yeah. I'm in your shit. Yup. I'm in it. Oh, okay. I'm going to sell some. I'm going to take some profit. Cool. I got 30 of them. Go on, let me get 10 of them out of it. I ain't tripping. I'm going to let the other 20 ride. It's house money. That's how you got to play the game. That's why there's a couple people in Patreon I know be going crazy, like Shelby, Murray, Nate, Bud, E-Mart, Lynette, Jamie, Murray. I put them SNDK players and I'll be like, let's go. Double R, go. Let's go. Where's that? ASML, where's that? GEV, where's that? WDC, where's that? STX, where's that? Trap, I got 2 of them, I got 3 of them, I got 4 of them. I forgot the queen name. She was like, yo, I got WDC, I got SNDK, I got MU, and I was like, ooh! She's like, and I got multiple ones. I don't just got one. I said, oh, my God. Then she put the post up, yeah, I'm up 40 grand a day. I said, oh. So I like to see. That's what I like to see. Tarsha, that's her name. That's what I like to see. Yeah, I'm up 40 grand today. That's what I like to see. Because now you're going to motivate somebody else to let them know I'm playing too small. Let's go a little further. My bad. I went on a rant, y'all. I apologize. I just like seeing people get money, dog. Here's the super cycle. Again, phase 3. This is the bottleneck phase. MP, USAR, ASTS, Rocket Labs, KTOS, Tesla, SYM, and then phase 4, full automation. Back to the big dog. Microsoft, Google, Meta, the quantum plays. The pattern is simple. Infrastructure, expansion, domination. We here for a while, y'all. We here for a while, y'all. And guess what? It don't mean you ain't gonna have to face some pullbacks and and guess what? And you're gonna take some L's along the way. Some L's that gonna make you say, ouch. But when you look back at it, you say, you know what? I think George told me today, he said, say, bro, I ain't gonna lie, boy. He said, man, you a hell of a nigga, bro. I said, why you say that? He said, well, it take a lot of strength to look at your account be red and not be buzzed by it. You said something like that, huh? He's like, boy, it take a lot. I said, hey, that's that skin. That's that skin, because once you see it's possible, Bro, once I made $1 million in one play, I was like, oh, it's on. You can't go back from that. Then I lost 1.5. Oh, bro, I can't go back. Then I remember hitting the 1.5 L, bro, and calling George, and I was up 30 grand. I said, cuz, I finally cracked it. George said, rumble, young man, rumble. I called him crying. I said, cuz, I'm talking about crying too. I ain't talking about no, he the only person I could call, either him or Greedy. I'm like, cuz, I did it, cuz. God is so good, cuz. He ain't gonna let me, cuz. I'm positive 30 grand, cuz. I want 1.5. He just said, rumble, young man, rumble. That's all he told me. He ain't tell me nothing else. Rumble, young man, rumble, cuz. You fought for that shit, man. Stand 10 toes in that. Stand in that. Feel that. Don't even come in today. Feel that. Feel that. I needed that. I needed that. Because now, bro, it builds something in you. That's what this game, that's why I said there's no bigger personal development than trading, bro. There's no greater. Jim Rohn is a dog. Zig Ziglar, a dog. This here. All right. Trap, you talking true, y'all. I started with $1 3 years ago when I met him, and I'm sitting on $25K that I didn't touch while I'm working every day to pay bills. 3 years, and I'll be ooh! Grasshopper world. I love that, bruh. I appreciate that, bruh. I appreciate that, man. Michelle, what's good, love? All right, let's go a little further, fellas. And I sent that to you, Michelle, what you asked me for. I sent it to you. All right, so Samsung hit $1 trillion valuation on the AI boom. Samsung has reached $1 trillion market valuation after booming demand for chips using artificial intelligence. Saw the world's largest memory. What? The world's largest memory maker stock more than quadruple over the past year. Come on, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. Come on. Let's go a little further. Is this the solution to the AI data center energy demand? Let's talk about it.
This dome could solve one of the biggest challenges facing AI data centers, storing massive amounts of energy in a sustainable way. Google just partnered with the Italian company Energy Dome to deploy this new CO2 battery technology across multiple commercial projects worldwide, directly addressing the exploding electricity demands of data centers powering AI. Here's how it works. So, battery storage is critical for adding electricity capacity to grids and managing short-term fluctuations. Most typically only store and dispatch power for 4 hours or less, but Energy Dome's system generates electricity for up to 24 hours straight. When excess renewable energy floods the grid, the system basically compresses CO2 gas into liquid inside these massive batteries. When the power is needed, that liquid CO2 expands back into gas, kind of acting like a pressure cooker releasing steam, which then spins turbines to generate electricity. So as AI demands continue to skyrocket, this Google partnership aims to ensure that data centers can run 24/7 on carbon-free energy before 2030 without relying on any fossil fuel backup power during any renewable energy gaps.
Is this the new way? Is this the new way? Memory, energy, chips. What we talking about? Energy, memory, chips. Every pullback will get bought. From now to 2030. I'm sitting on the side. I'm watching you go down. I'm paying attention to what's going on. I'm watching. Strike. I told her then, I said, hey, hold. Let the market go through what it got to go through. You don't got to be the first one to buy. You don't gotta be the one to get it at the lowest point. Let it tell you it's turning. It's gonna last. Hold. Strike. So we on, cut. If it go against us for a minute, cool. Guess what? Go against, hey, cut it. Next one. That's it. We ain't, nope. And Sean said, he said, you hold it. I said, Sean, 25%. I'm out of there. Gone. Next play. I'm cutting it. I'm not tying my money up in something I got to fight for too much. I'm cutting you and I'm going about my business, man. Too many winners out there. Too many winners out there for me in this toxic relationship. I'm in this toxic relationship, holding on, fighting. We toxic. I'm fighting, you fighting. Walmart, you out of here. Walmart just ain't go to the level. It be right there. I be like, go. If you go, I'm cutting you. Turn back around. It got me there. Next time you go positive Walmart, I'm cutting you, man. I'm out of you, man. I'm out of you, man. I'm not playing that game. It's too much money out here. It's too much money in these stock market streets, man, for me to be in this toxic, abusive relationship. Free the guys, man. Free the guys. Free the guys. Free Benjamin, Jackson, Franklin. Free the guys, man. Free the guys, man. What's your guys, Sean?
There's something good that I don't want them to overlook. You said there's too many winners out here. You said there's too many winners out here to be holding on to losers. You said I'm down 25%, cut it.
I'm out of here.
Why do people hold on to losers so much?
Ego.
One word.
Ego. We all been there. It's part of the game. Right? But in this market right here, when you see it, it's in a market like this, when you see it going crazy, man, I'm going to holler at you, man. Next. Too many winners. I'm going to kill you and go jump in an MU play. Come on, I got 70% of my bread, 80% of my bread. Kill you, I'm going to jump in an SNDK play. Kill you, I'm going to come on, man, I'm not waiting on you. I'm going to make that back in 2 weeks, man. What we talking about, man? Make that back in 2 weeks, man. Kill. Come on, man. Come on, man. Kill, man. Kill. Listen, man. So the market, so you gotta remember this though. The market go through these kind of cycles and phases. It'll go through a 6-7 month run, and then it'll make you fight for 4 months. Right? Think about it. We fought from November. After that last one in November, we fought from November to April. Had some nice winners, cut some losers. You know what I'm saying? November to March. We fought from November to March. After coming on, watch this. After a 8-month run up, then it started. Fall. It's gonna do it. So when you run it, I'm set up, strike, L, strike, L, strike, L, strike. Come on, I know an L gonna come in there. Every 4, 5, 6 hitters, an L gonna come. Man, come on, get out the way so I can go back to striking, man. I ain't scared of you, man. Cool, 20%, 20. Next. Come on, man. Too many winners. Come on. You get profit. I'm not holding on to you, man. I'm out at you. You toxic. What we doing? Too much money out here, man. Too much money out here, man. Come on, man. I got time for that. Let's go a little further, man. All right, so my bad, y'all. Let's go a little further. All right, so a Georgia data center. Say that again. A Georgia data center under construction quietly used 29 million gallons of water through improperly tracking connections. We just talked about this a couple weeks ago. Did we not talk about the data centers when I talked about the water and I said they're not even tracking it right? On purpose. That's a cold-blooded graphic too, Steve. Think about the logic of the robots drinking water. Look at that graphic, bro. The robots are drinking water. That's a hell of a graphic, Steve. I don't know where your brain at, but that's kind of a sick way. I don't know what you got going on, Steve, but that's insane right there. All right. All right, so a Georgia data center under construction quietly used 29 million gallons of water through improperly tracking connections. Only discovered after nearby residents started experiencing serious water pressure problems. Investigations traced the issue to QTS massive 615-acre Fayetteville. That ain't far. That's up the street. Where 2 industrial pipes were found, including one installed without approval and another never properly built, leading to retroactive $147,474 charge, while QTS said the water was mainly used for concrete work. What kind of concrete? Construction and dust control. Boy, that's for the AI. Stop playing. The controversy fueled widened concerns about how fast data centers are expanding and the strain they will place on local infrastructure, prompting the Fayetteville to ban new data centers, while QTS says its finished facility will rely on closed-loop cooling with far lower operational water use. If you know that's a lie, put some fire in the chat. Bro, if you know that's a lie, put some fire in the chat. That's a damn lie. That's a damn lie. You know for a fact what they use that water on, and you know for a fact they're going to use more of it. And you know for a fact the people in Fayetteville are going to pay for it. You know that for a fact. Let's go a left first.
Hey, what up, Trap? Thanks for taking my call. I appreciate everything you're doing for the community. My name is Ernest Saylor, calling in from Charlotte. I just got a quick question. I'm trying to scale my account. So I'm in one DRAM play, DRAM. Strike price $43 out until January, I think 15, 2027. Got 2 contracts. Sitting on a little bit of cash, but just kind of continue trying to navigate these waters. So just give me any advice for a newer trader on how to execute. Obviously I'm not scared to take losses, but trying to minimize them if at all possible. So yeah, thank you.
Hey, Jose, tell him we just dropped that thing too. It dropped at 9:15. Put it in the Patreon. Give it to Rob too. Put it in the Patreon for the people who ain't watching. Bro, I think you're doing really good. You got a $43 DRAM contract. You got 2 contracts out to January. So I 100%, I'll let those run right now, bro. I'll let them run. And if that's gonna scale your account. I don't know what percentage you're at right now, but I'll let them run. Because you got 2, I wouldn't let a pullback scare me, but I will say this. If you got in that 43, I'm not gonna lie, if it hits like $63, I sell 1. If it hits like $63, that's $20 from where you got it, I'll sell 1. And the reason why I'll sell 1, that's $20 from your strike price, I'll sell 1. So now that 1, that means you got all your money back plus some, and you got some cash on the side. So now I'll be looking for the next dip to buy. I'll be looking for the next, something like today, maybe getting in that Intel play, maybe getting in that Planet Labs play, something like that that's in that cheaper trike range. I'll be looking at them space stocks because they in a good Rocket Labs, Rocket Labs, MARS, UFO. I'll be looking at something like that because they went crazy, but they still affordable. So that's what I'll be looking to scale my account with something like that. I wouldn't be looking to get into the GEVs and stuff like that because they got a heavy little price point, like the Intels, the Dells, something like that. Or I would be playing ETFs right now. If I'm looking to scale my account, that's what I really be doing. If I'm looking to scale my account right now, real talk, and I'm trying to trade, I'm looking for the winners and I'm looking for the ETFs that help me get in them. So I'm looking for the DRAM. I'm going to look for the UFOs. I'm going to see if I can, the QQQ probably be high. I'm going to look for them ETFs in that area. That will be my research. My research will be what ETFs are connected to these. So let me give you an example. Right? So let's see. So, like, you get in DRAM. That's DRAM. Right? But I'll go look at what else connected to it. So, like, Irene, that's one I'll be looking at because that's a banger. Right? I'm telling you right now, man, I'll go look at anything that's double the market right now. Any ETF that's double the market right now, bro, I'm going to look for it. That's game right there. Any ETF that's double the market right now, I'm going to look for. So let's just go see. Let me see. Let's see. So we got UFO. That's one. Boom. 41%. I'll be looking at that. So you got Mars. 41%. I'll be looking at that. So then VUG is only up 5%. So I wouldn't be mad at it. It'd be a slower pace, but it's up 5%. The market at what, 8%? Wouldn't mess with that. So let's see. XLE. 28%. I'll be looking for that. XLE, not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what XLK doing. XLK, up 20%. I'll be looking for that. All right, that's not a bad play right there. You know what I'm saying? NASA, up 41%. I'll be looking at that. Trying to think off the top of my head, y'all. Give me a second. I'm just trying to find in my head. Now, this one is heavy. This one is heavy, but this one got way more risk. SOXL, I will be looking at that. It's a leveraged semiconductor ETF. It's up 286% year to date. I will be looking at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would be, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I play the game. That's how I would be playing the game. You know what I'm saying? That's how I would be playing the game. I'll be looking for ETFs that's double the market. That's what I'll be looking. That's how I would scale my account. That's how I would scale my account at an affordable rate. And I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you know, I know y'all gonna hold me accountable. Like, man, you told people to do this. You fucking don't know what you talking about. I'm just saying what I would do if I was trying to scale my account at a cheaper. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Yeah, I would be looking for something that's up big, and then I would track what it's done 3 months, what it's done 2 months, what it's done 1 month, seeing if it's consistent. Like, cause it could be up year to date, but then you track it back 3 months, it's up, but then you go to 2 months, it's down. 1 month, it's down. That means it had the early run early in the year. So I'm looking, is it consistent? Year to date, 3 month, 2 month, 1 month. If all of them months positive, it's on my list. It will be on my list. It'll be on my list. Another one I like, I'm just trying to think, ETFs. PSI, that's another one on my list. Like, I like that one. I did a whole thing on this one before, too. I did a whole YouTube on PSI. Just trying to think off the top of my head, y'all, to help y'all out. I don't want nobody to feel no kind of way. IYW, I'll be looking at that. IYW is a good one. Definitely go look at PAVE. That's a good one. I did a whole ETF on that. I mean, a whole YouTube on that. VDE, Van Dog Elephant. Look at that. That's the Vanguard Energy ETF. I'm just coming off the top of my head, some of the ones I know off the top of my head as I type them in on Robinhood. Like, they come to my head. You know what I'm saying? AMLP, that's another energy. Like, I be running through ETFs all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, bro, like, that's what I'll be doing. That's what I'll be doing. I'll be going to look for ETFs in the same sectors that are running in the market, and I will go find the ones in my price range if it's double the market. So go just look at that. This is easy money right here. Like this, bro, this is the type of stuff I be talking about when they be talking about I don't give no game. Like, what are you talking about? Like, so the S&P is up 7%. I'm going to find something that's up 14% or more. If it ain't up more than 14%, I don't want it. Right? That's what I'm going to look for. Right? So technology is up 14%. So the QQQ is up 14%. So I want at least something that's up that and a half. You know what I'm saying? If I'm going from a technology perspective. So at least 21% or more. That's what I'm going to look at. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I play the game. I'll play the game just like that. Because that tells me they're consistent. So if I'm looking at it, I'm saying, all right, what is it up year to date? Year to date, what is it up? 3 months, I want it to be up year to date. I want it to be positive. 3 months, I want it to be positive. 1 month, I want it to be positive. The week or the day could be give or take, but at least that year to date, 6 month, 3 month, I need all that to be positive. 1 month, it got to be positive. All right, let's go a little further. You ain't get that from that, I can't do nothing else for you. Shit. All right, so silicon diplomacy. Apple's quiet elite alliance with Intel, right? Apple may be preparing one of the biggest chip supply shifts yet, as Intel reportedly moves closer to making Apple-designed silicon for future devices. The report primarily follows more than 1 year of talks with Intel expected to act as a foundry while Apple keeps designing the chips. Similar to its current TSMC model, and the news reported sent Intel stock higher. Analyst Ming-Chi Kuo believes Intel could begin making Apple's entry-level M chips by 2027, using the 18AP, giving Apple a second source as AI demand squeezes. What we talking about here, y'all? What are we talking about? And this is not even like a confirmation bias. This just showing you the move that they putting in play to position themselves. So you got to stop listening to people talking about it's an AI bubble. You got to stop listening to them people. You know what them people telling you? They cool with being broke. That's what they telling you. Anybody that's telling you about an AI bubble, they telling you they cool to be broke. That's what they telling you. I can see if you were saying it was an AI bubble like in 2022, 2023, like, man, it's a bubble, man. You're right. Then you get to 2023. Then you get to 2024. And here's what you do know. You know for a fact right now, these people ain't spending billions and billions and billions and $1 trillion being spent this year just between 5 companies on data centers. That ain't no bubble, fam. When companies start stealing water, they stealing water. Big as they is, they stealing 29 million gallons of water. That's for concrete, man. That was on concrete. concrete, dog. It's a data center, but that was on concrete, bro. Like they say in Atlanta, you know what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. Stop playing. Stop playing. So here's what I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this to y'all, and I really want y'all to realize what I'm saying, bro. I really want y'all to take this serious, y'all. This is us not investing in the internet. That's what this is. This era right now is your parents not investing in the internet. That's what this era is. Now you're gonna look back and be like, damn, I missed that whole era. And now you gotta wait for the next thing. This is the equivalent of your people not investing in the internet when they had the opportunity. This is the equivalent of people not believing that Henry Ford and the car was gonna put horses out of business. That's what this is. This is our time, and I'm gonna be real with you. This is our time, y'all, to spend the next 5 years dumping as much money as we can in this game. You got the opportunity to look your kids in the face and be like, hey, ain't no Christmas this year. Ain't no Christmas, ain't no birthday parties. We doing everything minor for the next 5 years. You gonna thank me later. You ain't that bold, though. You ain't that bold. You ain't that bold. You ain't that bold to look your husband, look your wife in the eye and say, hey, check this out. We all in for the next 5 years, man. We gonna limit it off. We gonna take a trip here and there, but we consolidating the bank accounts. We making sure the kids got what they need, but all the wants, we ain't no wants for 5 years right now. We gonna limit the wants. We gonna limit the wants from 95% to 5% wants a year. We gonna stick to the 95% needs, so that way after these 5 years over, it's want every day if we want to. You ain't built like that. I did it. I'm still doing it. I told my daughter, Mom, I said, hey, this was a year. I said, hey, check this out. Like, I ain't really tripping on the birthday stuff and all that. Like, I'm putting her money in the market. Like, just tell me the one thing you need me to get for the party. I think I did one big thing for Leah, like when we did the house. That was the last big old, I was like, hey, everything from now going, I'm in the market for her. I'm doing 9. And so now I'm like, she do 70% market, 30% because she's a little older. 70% market for you, man. Hey, man. Now I'm about to start her Roth IRA. I done took care of her now. She good for this part. Now I got to make sure she's straight when she a old head. That's my duty. I only got one right now. She got to be good in every phase of her life. So now we got to start putting that Roth IRA together. Look, I can lock that in until she's 69, whatever that is. I got you. Daddy got you. Ain't no wants right now. We on needs. So we can want when we want to, when everybody else struggling for needs. Ooh. Ain't no wants right now, all needs, so we can later on, we can want when we want to while people need needs. Oh my God. I just don't want us to miss it, man. I just don't want us to miss it. And the crazy part is, we're going to miss it because we think it's a scam. Let's go a little further. All right, so Span, NVIDIA, and Pulte Group. Watch this one. Jose, do we got another 1-800? 2 more? We did 2 already, huh? Now do 1 more, man. Do 1 more. We'll do the other one for next week. But I want to say this, do the 1-800 and do 1 more. Watch this. Once I saw this, I said, oh, this the game changer right here. Watch this. Span, NVIDIA, and Pulte Group, which is a real estate company, are partnering to install small-scale data center nodes on residential homes, bro. Imagine they got the data center thing on the side of your house. Imagine them putting the data center thing on side your house, bro. Somebody say, bro, I remember Pulte Group from a lottery pick 100%. Let's go. Watch this. We got video for that? I thought we had a video for that.
Well, Andrew, it's an unlikely partnership. Span, which is a small startup that makes smart home electrical panels, is teaming up with NVIDIA and Pulte Group, a major U.S. home builder. Span is now making small fractional data centers, or they call them nodes, that can be put on the side of residential homes. The idea is to take advantage of unused electrical capacity on local grids, which the Span smart panels can find. Now, a network of these nodes talking to each other across the country is about the equivalent of a mid-sized traditional data center. So these could negate the need to build as many. Hyperscalers and AI cloud providers just tap into the node network like a regular data center. Now, Span collaborated with NVIDIA using its technology in the system. Span claims it can install 8,000 of these units about 6 times faster and at 5 times lower cost than the construction of a typical centralized 100 megawatt data center of the same size. Now, Pulte Homes is in the early testing phase with these systems, which they have already deployed in a handful of communities. Now, why would a homeowner want this? Well, because they would just have to pay one flat fee for electrical and Wi-Fi, which Span said would be roughly $150 total. So a lot less than everybody's normal electric bill. So
imagine having a neighbor. You know what's going to happen? Mark my word. Jose, mark my word on this. Watch what they're going to do. NVIDIA and Pulte Group are home builders. They're going to build data center communities. This is what they're going to do. They're going to build the communities, and all the homes going to come with the... I see it coming, bro. That's the test. That's how they test it. That's how they test it. Hey, you want to get this on your house? Hey, you want to get this on your house? Because now, hey, we're not even going to build no whole data center. Guess what? How big is a data center? We're going to build a community of homes, 50, 40, 50 homes, put the nodes on side of it, and be able to draw that as the... Mark my word, Jose. Mark my word, Jose. Mark my word, bro. They're going to put the data joint on the side of your house and be like, hey, we're going to put this on the side of your house and we're going to pay you such and such and such and such. It's going to be cheaper than building a data center, bro. Then they're going to give you, hey, you know, it's gonna be like a what you call it, like a rebate or something. Like,
I'm about to say some sort of tax incentive or something like they did.
Yeah. Hey, you a homeowner, with this on inside your home, that's what they about to start doing, bro. Man, mark my word. They're going to take the solar panel game to the next level.
Yep.
Because everybody ain't sold on solar, but everybody know AI. Everybody ain't sold on solar. I pay my light bill. But everybody going to be sold on AI. Somebody say, why they watching everything you do? Shit, they been doing that. That ain't nothing new. Let's go a little further, man.
Hey, what's up, Chop? Yo, Jose, big up yourself. Thanks for taking my call. Hey, Chop, appreciate you, man. Appreciate the work you're putting into the community. You enlighten a lot of people. I'm not gonna lie about that. Really like the work you're putting in. Anyway, I'm in the Patreon and I noticed that you put in stuff in the Patreon and I've been reading it. This morning I read one that you said you see a lot of opportunity in the market, but we should not go pressing button right now. One of the things that I read in what the post you put in was you see banks positioning themselves and you've been watching it for a week or two now. My question would be, where do you go to find that information? Appreciate your answer and appreciate what you're doing for the community, man. Love, peace, bless up. Anyway, this is Infinite Return.
What's good, brethren? Man, I like your energy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. So, you can go on. So let me answer two questions at one time. So I'm always looking at the market from a macro perspective. Like, what's the bigger picture that's going on? And so I'm always paying attention to the 10-year bond. So you could go on CNBC on the app, and this how you will see it on the CNBC news thing too. So on the app, you'll see where it says bonds. And on where it says bond, you'll see U.S. Treasury, right? I mean, it says U.S. 10-year. That's the 10-year bond you're looking at. That's the one I'm looking at. And when you see it on CBC in the morning, it'll say at the bottom, it'll say 10-year bond, 20-year bond, 2-year bond. It'll say 5-year. It'll say 2-year, 10-year. It'll say 2-year, 10-year, 20-year, 30-year. Right? But the 10-year is the one we want to watch, brother. But on the CNBC app, you'll see bonds. That's the one you're looking at. U.S. 10-year is at 4.467. You got to watch it when it starts. It's really close to that 4 or 5. That's when stuff starts, getting sticky. That's when stuff starts getting real sticky. And the reason why I've been watching it because it went down. Yesterday it was actually down to like 4.2. And today it popped back heavy. Today it popped back real heavy with that inflation. So that's why I'm saying we gotta you gotta remember that 10-year is the bond, and the bond market puts pressure on the stock market. The bond market will put pressure on the stock market. So, and I'm always looking for that. So when I say I see a lot of opportunity, I knew for a fact this morning that so let's talk about a couple of things. So if you would look on a lot of your charts, you either seeing a lot of gap ups, you're seeing a lot of compression that then shot up, that came out of bases, and then you got to go to the 1 hour now, you'll see those bases, you go back to the daily, you see a lot of those gap ups. So remember, every higher high, at some point it got to come give us a higher low. So that can give us another what? Higher high. That's just the trend count. That's how I go. So this morning, I said it Friday. I said, hey, we got to have a pullback somewhere. 1%, 2%. It got to happen. Today, we got a 1.7% pullback that reversed at the end of the day. Now, is that saying that tomorrow we're not going to get another 1%? Nope, it's not saying that. It's just saying that today, the buyers fought off the sellers. At the end of the day, from being down 1.7% to end of the day down less than 1%, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so you got to think today the market was down the NASDAQ was down almost 2% today to end the day at 0.71%. The S&P was at a 1% and now it's at 16%. So that don't mean tomorrow and Friday can't be red days. It just means that today, at the end of the day, buyers fought the sellers all the way off. And that's a good way to go into the next day. Now, remember, we still got news got to come out and some other things. So what I'm saying was I saw opportunities with the pullbacks, right? And for me, people like, oh, man, I'm going to wait till it go lower. I don't know if it's going to go lower. I'm going to execute today so I can be in position for tomorrow. Right? That's the problem. Like, people want to, I'm going to execute tomorrow, but now you waiting on tomorrow. You like, oh, it done ran up on me, $67. Right? When I'm going to execute today, when I see my opportunity, I'm going to kill. I'm going to hit it. Boom. And I'm willing to say, yep, it might pull back a little. That's why it's good for you to execute and then say, hey, it could. That's why you lay out a path. It's good for you to lay out a path. Hey, if this, then what? If this, then that. If it goes here, then I do that. If it does this, I cut it. If it come here and bounce off, I go. So it's just really being able to see that, to go through that. Hey, text Steve and ask Steve. Yeah. And if he said me, then text Elise and tell her to publish him. All right. All right, let's go a little further. All right, if NVIDIA is officially taking AI beyond Earth. This is what I'm saying, bro. You gotta see what these people are doing. So check this out. The company just launched its new space computing initiative, focused on bringing AI infrastructure directly into orbit. NVIDIA says its Space One Vera Rubin module can deliver up to 25 times more AI compute for space-based operations, while its RTX Pro 600 Blackwell systems can process geospatial imagery up to 1,000 times faster than traditional CPU setups. The technology is designed for satellites, autonomous spacecraft, climate monitoring, disaster response, and real-time Earth observation without relying heavily on ground data transfers. The next AI race may not happen on Earth alone. Did I not, last week say, watch how we rock out in space? Because this SpaceX IPO is going to open up everything. Because what it's going to do is it's going to validate the space, pun intended. You're getting a $1.5 trillion. Breaking news. NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang is joining Donald Trump on his trip to China. Again, all I'm saying to us is this. Follow the money. Follow the money. Let me show you this next one. Data centers in space. Google is reportedly in talks with SpaceX for a rocket launch deal. Google is looking for a rocket launch partner as it looks to expand its own efforts to put a data center in space. Google is also in talks about a potential deal with other rocket launch companies as well. Follow the money. Follow the money. Your biggest problem is you are trying to outsmart the game. I want to end with that. Our biggest thing is we trying to outsmart the game. But we don't got to outsmart the game. We just got to play it. They showing us where they won't go at. They showing us. And they not just saying it, here's what they doing. That's what Trappin' Tuesday is all about, y'all. It's about trying to put us on game so we can go follow the money. Again, does that mean we're not going to take some losses along the way? That don't mean that. That don't mean that. But it says if we keep following the money long enough, we can't do nothing but win. We can't do nothing but win. Donald Trump invested in Intel last year. Stock up a gazillion % since they made that investment. Jensen Huang been telling us what's about to happen next. Follow the money. Memory stock showing us who? Follow the money. AI need energy. Follow the money. AI need copper. Follow the money. That's another play. SCCO. COPX. Follow the money. And give yourself some time. You don't got to outthink the game. You don't got to outsmart the game. You don't got to do none of that. Follow the money. If AI booming, what's the other things that it need? Does it need copper? Yes. Does it need helium? Yes. Does it need? Yes. Oh, they want to go out of space too? Guess what? I don't mean you got to go bet the house on space, but guess what that means? I need a position in Planet Labs. I need a position in Rocket Labs. I need a position somewhere that's going out of space. I need to go buy a UFO. I need to go buy Mars. I need to go buy something. I ain't got to bet the house on it. I ain't got to put everything in it. But if you going, I'm going. My money going. I'm going to be right here on Earth. But if you going, I'm going to, hey, give me some money over there in UFO. Give me some money in that NASA. Give me some money in that. That's, you going. I know you going. Yeah, I'm going too. My money going. You going to make me money. And that's how we got to play the game, y'all. And that's what this show is all about. That's what I'm all about. Bro, like, I'm not out here trying to say, hey, I'm the best trader in the world. I'm not out here trying to say I'm the smartest person in the world. I'm just following where the money at. Just following where the money at. You know where we see the money at? In the market. What company doing what? How your stock performing? Oh, that's the money. Your stock, that's the money. And that's how we play the game, y'all. So, man, I hope y'all had fun tonight. I hope this is a good show. I hope y'all learned a lot. Man, another amazing episode. Shout out to my dog, Jose, for the bull thing. We got the Trapper 200. Then we got a couple seats left for the Trapper 200. Then we got 10, 15 seats left for that. We not trying to have a full house. Get your tickets June 30th. Man, I would love to see y'all in the building. You know, it's definitely going to be a time. So, you know, get your tickets for that. $200, that ain't, you know, come on, you get money. You know what I'm saying? I know we got more than 200 people in Patreon get money for 200. You know what I'm saying? So definitely come pull up. We'd love to see y'all. Also, you want to come join that Patreon, remember there's 4 tiers. The top 2 tiers get the option plays with the calls. Get your merch. We got some merch available. Get that. We got some new stuff we doing, man. So, man, I love y'all. Y'all have a good night. I hope we served out at a high level. It's IPO season, y'all. Episode 193. Salute.